Yo, what up? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope everybody is having a good, what is today? Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well, having a good Sunday. We are here for some more Pokemon Legends ZA shiny hunting. I'm really quick, just gonna check my audio to make sure I sound okay. It sounds like things are working as intended, so that's a plus. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We are here for some more Legends ZA shiny hunting. What is up, Pokewalk? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Hope you're having a good weekend. We are here to continue with some shiny hunting, trying to get some shiny Pokemon. If you did miss the last shiny hunting stream, we were able to get a couple of new shinies. We got an Audino, we got a Furfrou, we got a shiny Dratini. I believe that was it, I want to say. I'm pretty sure that was it. But then we started to hunt for a shiny Jarampa, which is what we're going to be starting off today's stream by looking for. Going to be trying to keep up with the shiny Jarampa hunt that we have been currently adventuring through. I did just double check, and yes, we did get a shiny Dratini last time that we named Parthenax after the dragon in Skyrim. We got a shiny Furfrou, as well as a shiny Audino. So those were the three we got last time. You did miss that. Well, there you go. There's a couple of shinies that you missed out on. But today we're going to be starting things off by going for a little shiny, good old Jarampa. Because for one thing, it's an annoying hunt and it'd be nice to get it out of the way. For another thing, its Mega Evolution is sick, and I would really like to get the Mega Evolution as a shiny. That sounds very cool and swag to me. So that's going to be our current goal, is shiny Jarampa. Hopefully we're able to pick that up sooner rather than later. That shall be our current chase goal at the moment. But I hope y'all are excited for another shiny hunting stream. It's been a little bit since the last one, and I apologize for that. But we are back at it. We're doing the darn thing. You all know how it is. So let's go ahead and just kind of get on into it. What is up, Sunshine Girl? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Hope you're having a good weekend. What is up, Jack? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Hope you're having a good weekend. Appreciate y'all tuning in. How's everybody going? What's up, Savage? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Hope you're having a good weekend. Appreciate y'all being here. Hope everybody's doing well, having a good old Sunday. It is football day, so Kai is excited, repping my Detroit Lions, baby. Game tonight against the Eagles should be a banger. We hyped for that. I just hope the Lions don't royally screw this up somehow, because taking the Eagles down to size sounds like a delight to me. So hopefully that is all go as well, in addition to the shiny hunting. So I'd like to get a couple of wins today. For example, a shiny Jarampa. And for second example, I'd like the Lions to get a Dubsky today. That's the current goal. I'm fine, but I hit a big shiny drought in ZA. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. How long has it been with your last shiny? How long has it been since then? What have you been trying to get lately? Hi, Fifi. I'm done with Wild Area until I got a shiny Mighty First Click and a total of 5 perfect stat Pokemon. So yeah, 100% peak event. Spent less than $10. I don't know what the first half means, but that is very cool. I know what the stat perfect Pokemon mean, and I'm glad that you didn't spend a lot of money, but I have no idea what a shiny Mighty First Click means. I have absolutely no clue what that means, but it sounds really cool. It's a shiny something, so of course it's pretty dope. Fiora, what is it, baby girl? Yes, I see you down here. Hello. Do you want to come up here and say hi? What are your thoughts? Do you want to come say hello real quick? What do you think, kiddo? If I pick you up, are you going to get mad at me? If I pick you up, are you going to get mad at me? That was a yes. That was 100% a yes. She was quite mad at me, in fact. She sprinted out of the room. So I think that tells you all you need to know. Was my cat mad at me? Yes. Yes, she was. And honestly, deservedly so. If I didn't like to be picked up and somebody tried to pick me up, I wouldn't be too happy about it. And unfortunately, I believe that may be what just happened there. Because she despises being picked up. Like, that girl, absolutely not. All 4 feet need to be on the ground or she will freak out on you. Like, for the most part, she's a pretty docile cat when she wants to be, but like, the second she's in the air, she's like, no. I'm about to end your whole career on this one, big guy. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a good weekend. Mine's been all right for the most part. A little under the weather, a little bit tired. But all things considered, not too bad. Just kind of been chilling today. Did some meal prepping. Made these rice bowls and stuff with some oven roasted onions and peppers. A little bit of ground turkey, a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of lime juice. Got some zucchini, got some asparagus. Came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. So we take those. Yeah, last night was definitely a I'm not feeling great night, so I don't care that I've already had a cheat day this week. I am eating whatever I want to. So I walked to the grocery store and like, no, I didn't want pizza because I had pizza earlier that week. So I saw a pizza adjacent, and I was like, I saw boxes of Hot Pockets, and I was like, damn, I think it might be a Hot Pocket kind of night. And it kind of was, because the chicken bacon ranch one that I got kind of hit. It kind of slapped a little bit. I can't even lie. It was pretty damn good. Trying for Totodile and Squirtle. It's probably not that big of a drop, but 6-9 hours after a shiny and Gardevoir spawning and nothing new spawning in. If it makes you feel better, I have not gotten a single shiny in Area 20. Not a single one has ever appeared for me in that zone. I have not found anything. So, low-key, I'm jealous that you didn't found a Gardevoir. I couldn't find anything in that zone. But I hope you get your Squirtle or your Totodile soon. But I don't know if that will make you feel better or not, but just wanted to share that you're not alone. I promise the struggle is real, and I felt it as well. Because that gave me the big slip. It was not a good time. I think I spent like hours hunting there because somebody was like, oh, go hunt in Area 20, see what you can find. I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. I'll go do that. Found literally nothing and wasted my time. So that was fun. That was a ton of fun. Before that, I got a shiny Malamar and Fletchling. I've just switched on since yesterday, and even before I didn't get too many. Ah, that's annoying. You were trying the old what's it called method? Like the can't think of the term for it. The not the sleep method, but I forget what people call it. Oh, the AFK. You were trying to like AFK for it. That's I couldn't think of the terminology AFK for a second right there. I was like, what is that? What is that phrase that people use? Then it hit me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. There it is. The shiny Malamar and Fletchling are cool. I was watching a video earlier today that Pokeaim made. He's a popular Pokemon YouTuber who does a lot of like competitive content. But he posted a video about Mega Malamar, like him trying to use it and everything. And like actually was a demon. Like no joke. The mod was actually disgustingly broken. I guess the moveset that people are running right now online, at least on Showdown, is close combat, rest, sleep talk, stored power. Because the way Mega Malamar's ability, at least on Smogon works, or on Showdown works, is it gets a double contrary boost. So basically, if ever you were to lower your stats by a stage, you instead double those. So what it does is it runs close combat and gets a free +2 to both defenses. So 3 close combats and has max defense and max special defense already. And then the stored power gets a 20-point boost every single boost you have. So like it just hits like an absolute truck. It is insane how broken that mon looks. It is actually insane how broken that mon looks on Smogon. Like, I was just watching and, like, they kept getting sweep after sweep after sweep. I'm like, damn. I would be mortified if I got swept by that thing. Because people were calling it one of the worst megas up there with Pyro, or at least, like, battling-wise. And nope, mod's broken. It just needed a good ability. It really just needed a good ability, and honestly, that ability made it broken. You tried for it. I'm sure you'll get it something eventually. Hey, what's up, Ted Rancher? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Sounds nasty. Oh yeah, it's a demon. Like literally a demon. Like there's literally nothing that stops it pretty much. Like the only way you stop is if you have a ghost type who you can't superpower, or I mean close combat. But even then, like it just clicks stored power, or it's got like a good pivot in like something like, I don't know, like Crocodile or something to trap ghost types. I think is what we had on the team. I think it was Crocodile to trap ghost types, and then stuff like Clefable, Scarm to like help either set hazards or like be like defensive walls and stuff. Yeah, team was disgusting, and Mega Malamar looked disgusting on said team. It was a literal demon. It was nasty indeed. Well, that's insane. It was kind of insane. Like every single when I first saw that, I was like, oh, because it was like a 2-hour-long video. So I was like, okay, so they spent 2 hours trying to make this guy work because this thing is so bad, right? Like surely that's what happened here. No, they spent 2 hours on it because of how broken of a mod it is. Like they were like, we're just gonna go all the way to rank 1 with this thing. And I was like, what the heck? Ain't no way they're getting to rank 1 with Mega Malamar. Then I saw the first game and I was like, oh, this mod's broken. Oh, this mod's broken is what you're telling me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wanted to try out the team for myself on Showdown, but I did not have the time today, unfortunately. It did look really fun to use, though. Oh, hello, Alpha Drampa. How are you today? Like, it's cool seeing how people can make some of the Mega Evolutions work just by giving them, like, a good ability and, like, experimenting with their movesets, kind of. Like, yeah, the Pokemon in this game, like, in ZA, don't have abilities yet. But, like, when they go into, like, mainline games, or if they do, I should say, they will and everything. So, Smogon, the competitive, like, singles group, has been, like, overseeing the Megas getting introduced into, like, their own tier and everything. And they've been, like, experimenting with different abilities to give them and stuff like that. Like, Mega Floettes is, like, you regain 1/16 of your HP every single turn. So it's a built-in leftovers. Excuse me. And then opposing Mega Evolutions, like, lose 1/10 of their HP every turn or something like that. So that's kind of insane. Like, a free leftovers and a free, like, bind all at the same time. What are some other ones? Oh, Mega Electros is plus, minus, and levitate all combined. So it gets a ground immunity and 50% boost to a special attack stat. There's some really, really cool ones. I think I talked about them on a previous stream, but they sound so fun. Like, there's so many dope ones. Switch locations. Now I'm going to try for a shiny ice cream and a female snow run. Good luck. It wasn't too bad. I just did a bunch of bench resets, and I eventually was able to get mine. I think it took me like 3 attempts to get the female snow runt, but the first shiny I got at that zone was the ice cream. The little Vanillite. Mega Kangaskhan still is so strong too. Oh yeah, Mega Kangaskhan's like... Mega Kangaskhan is strong and annoying. Like, that one is such a pain in the butt. I saw that they kind of did something similar for Mega Phalanx, or Phalanx, however it's pronounced, where, like, it hits 3 times at, like, less power and everything, but they don't get the secondary effects. So if, like, you did Iron Head, it wouldn't have the extra 2 chances to flinch. It would just be, like, the first one has a chance to flinch, and the other 2 would do, like, 67% and 33% damage. So it's not as effective, but maybe slightly stronger parental bond. So that's kind of cool, too. I want to try out that demon. Because I love Mega Phalanx. Mega Phalanx is so cool. It's one of my favorites in the game, that's for sure. Your first was Delibird. I like that. Shiny Delibird's cool. Little purple penguin. He cool. We like him. We like him. Why am I in airplane mode? No idea. Must have accidentally done it. There we go. Literally no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. I must have accidentally turned it on somehow. I mean, not that it really matters. It doesn't really do anything for me. Like, all it does is mean I'm not connected to the internet, and like, that's fine. I can still play the game without being connected to the internet as long as I'm connected to my stream. So it's all good. Could try to run Delibird and ranked on Christmas. I wish you luck with that. That mon is cool, but not very good. I don't know if that's what a Pokemon that I would call pretty good. I wouldn't even call it usable. Sadly, some Pokemon that have really cool designs are not usually the best in battle. And Delibird, unfortunately, is one of them. Very cool design. Just even Hustle Choice Band, it's not very good. Like, what's this thing's attack stat? Like 60, 40? Somewhere around there? I'm gonna pull it up in a second. I'll try. I wish you the best of luck. Let me see. What's this thing's attack stat? It has 55 physical attack and 65 special attack. So with no ability, special attack might be your best bet. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because I think this thing has a better physical move pool, but its special attack is like a couple of points higher. So it comes down to what you value more. Move pool or damage, or lack thereof. Somehow Jurtacular Jatavius Jurtilo Escobar YT was behind this? Nah, it's not him or anything. I haven't talked to Joe in a couple of days. Fiora, what do you want? Joe's been busy working, so I know it ain't his fault. Pretty sure he works today too, actually. Let me see. I did get a message from him because we were going to do something tonight, but I think he did say he works today. No, he didn't actually. That was a couple days before. I got a text in our group chat being like, surely tonight from Mike, and I think Joe was like, where did my Drampa go? Where did my Drampa go? I looked away to like check my text and the Drampa's gone. Oh, there he is. Well, he wasn't shiny. Yeah, unfortunately, Joe does sometimes work on weekends, unlike ya boy. So, because of that, we don't get to do stuff together very much. Probably try Ice Beam with Freeze Dry with Life Orb. IDK, I mean, honestly, might be your best bet. It really might be. Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, maybe Air Slash if it gets that. I don't even know if it gets that. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. A lot of the movesets in this game are quite weird. And some Pokemon get moves that are normally not applicable to them. Like, I don't know, like Meowstic, for example, got like Stealth Rock and Spikes in this game, which is kind of fire. Like, honestly, it's really cool. Just not a mon I would have expected to get Stealth Rocks and Spikes. But I mean, I'm not complaining. That's kind of dope. Like, I'm hoping whatever draft league I join next, if I do join one, which I kind of want to. I think it'd be fun to use the new megas and stuff like that. Because that thing is Prankster, like the male version. So getting hazards up with Prankster with that thing sounds very cool. Although it probably is very weak to taunt. I guess you could just mental herb it and then set your hazards and die. Might not be the worst thing. It's definitely gonna be a lot better than it was. Like, I'm pretty sure in like previous leagues I was in, it was worth like 3 points. It's gonna jump up to at least like 6. 100%. It's still not very good, but I mean, that's kind of decent. Just getting access to hazards on that thing is so good. There are so many mods that just like even like 1 or 2 moves that you give them can like honestly make them so much better. Like, there's so many Pokemon that like if you gave them like, oh, if this thing got like maybe this or maybe that, like Togedemaru, for example. I think Togedemaru, if it got spikes, would be a demon. Because like think about like, I don't know, something like Tapu Koko. I think it was the Pokeaim tweet. Like, he said that Togedemaru literally counters Tapu Koko. Because, like, I'm pretty sure it gets Volt Absorb as one of its abilities. It's a resistant to Fairy. And then, like, it just, like, it also gets the boost in Electric Terrain. And then it can just spike up on Tapu Koko. Like, imagine, like, little Togedemaru, like, being a demon in like, Gen 7 OU because they gave it spikes. I love the thought of that so much. I also just really like Togedemaru, but, you know. That might be a little bit of personal bias talking, but I don't know. I just like a lot of the Pika clones. I think the only ones I really don't like are Plusle and Minun and probably Pachirisu. I like Emolga. I like the Dene. I like Togedemaru. I like Morpeko, and I think Palmy's cool. I don't love it, but I think it's cool. And then Pichu, I don't know if that's really a clone, but that's one of my Smash mains, so like he cool. Just looked in Delibird can learn spikes and ZA. Okay, that's good. That's good. So that could be useful. That could at least be a little bit useful then. That's a plus. Never a bad thing to get hazards on a Pokemon, that's for certain. Like, I can't think of a Pokemon where it's like, oh, you have hazards? That sucks. So Delibird getting spikes could be a lot worse. I doubt they would give it like T-Spikes or Stealth Rocks or anything, but still pretty nice. That chip damage adds up. They do. Hey, what's up, Cody? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? A choice mon? Do you mean for spikes? Well, obviously, I mean, like, even then, like, I've run choice spam Meowscarada with spikes before. Just run U-turn, knock off, flower trick, and then I couldn't think of a move I wanted for last, so I was just like, whatever, I'll just toss spike on there, or T-spike on there. So if I know I'm gonna go down, I'll just get up a quick spike, and then I'll go down. Like, if there's something I know I can't really damage, but being, like, whittled down on a switch-in might help it. Like, I've run that before, and it's been good. It's not, like, amazing, but it's helpful. I mean, yeah, you're probably not going to want to run, like, U-turn, Stealth Rocks, Spikes, and, Toxic Spikes on, like, a Choice Band Beedrill. Even though it doesn't get any of, get most of those moves, but still, point still stands. But yeah, like, if you were to run it on, like, a last or something like that, I think that'd be fine. I think that wouldn't be a bad thing. Oh, apologize for the dip in frames. I think my connection is back. There we go. I believe our connection is back. I apologize for the dip in frames there, but it looks like it should be good now. Okay, yeah, and like people have run like Scarf Excadrill with like Scarf Rocks as well. Like that's the thing I've seen people do before. Like it's not, if ever you're like struggling to figure out what move to put on like a choice mon, like if it gets hazards, like, and you can't figure out like a fourth move you want, throw hazards on there. Don't underestimate the power of fast rocks or fast spikes. It's really solid sometimes, depending on the matchup, of course. Like, I don't know. It might not be good for every single matchup you go to or bring something to, but like, it could be helpful. It's just so funny. Imagine he just grabs him out of his bag and is like, here's some spikes for you. Oh yeah, that's 100% how I picture it as well. Like he just reaches into his big bag and is like, I got these just for you. Step on them, please. That's exactly how I picture it as well. That was my router and modem. Nope, I think it was mine. But it's back now. Connection is stable. We're chilling. So it's all good. Probably should pause some devices I don't need just in case. Like, I don't think I need my Fire TV active right about now. There we go. Honestly, I really don't even need my Switch connected to the internet either. Like, really just need my laptop, genuinely. But I'll keep the Switch connected just in case. Maybe something happens where I'm like, I want this active online. Doubt it will, but never know. I do need to check my fantasy football score, though. Last I checked, I was projected to win. What am I projected to do? I'm still projected to win, but my players aren't doing anything currently. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall and Cortland Sutton are doing literally nothing right now, so that's awesome. It's just thankfully for me, Sam Darnold is also doing nothing. I still have multiple players left. I have Jake Ferguson, I have Ashton Genty, I have Dak Prescott, so I should be okay in theory. But we'll see. Person I'm playing, I think they have their kicker left, so it might come down to that. We shall see. Another one, it popped right into my face. It almost ran. It did run, but I saved. Wait, what was it? A Delibird? Another shiny Delibird? If you think hazards were centralizing the main gens before boots, remember that Let's Go Pikachu Eevee had no way of removing rocks. Rapidspin and Defog weren't in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I didn't play Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee competitively, so I would not know. But yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds really gross. I want to see, like, hold on. Ugh. Now I'm curious, is that true? I'm pulling up like the usage stats right now just to see what it all says. Yeah, because there's no Mega Stones, or the only items allowed are Mega Stones, so that's the only thing that work. Like, I want to see, like, I would figure Starmie would get it. If that's true, that is actually ridiculous that hazards are just permanent in that game. That's kind of gross if that's the case. No, yeah, they're not in there. Wow, that's a wild. That is actually. Oh wait, no, it says Rapid Spin. It says Starmie has Rapid Spin, unless this is its Sun and Moon moveset, which it could be. Unless it's just listing its entire learn set, which it could be. Either way, like, I think Smogon might be screwing this up. Because Rapid Spin is listed as a move that it does get in the game, but it's not listed on any of its move sets. Huh. That's really weird. I'm guessing they just accidentally messed it up and still have it listed under the moves. Either way, that sounds like an awful metagame to play in. And no thank you. Apparently it did despawn when it had the panic animation. Oh no, but you saved beforehand, right? So you should be good. Hey, what's up, Isaiah? Welcome to stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Have I shiny hunted Alpha Tyrant yet? I have not and have zero desire to do so. Hope you are doing okay with yours though, but I have literally no desire to hunt that thing. They have the Sun and Moon moveset? Probably. Smoking Stick is a moveset for the main part of the gen. That's probably what it is then, because it wasn't listed on any of its like sample movesets. It was just listed under its like total moves. So I'm guessing that's probably what it is. Damn, imagine playing in a metagame with hazards but no hazard removal. No, thank you. Another knock against Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Hey, what's up, Steven? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Doing it right now, it's brutal. Only ran the one shiny so far. At least you found the one, but like, yeah, that sounds like a very brutal hunt, especially if you're going for the alpha. Like, that's really tough. That's like what, 1 in 20k? No, more than that, because the shiny odds aren't boosted. So it's what, 1 in like a little over 80k roughly. Yeah, that's a rough one. I'm glad you at least got your one though, but sorry it wasn't the alpha. Hope the alpha comes to you soon. Still shiny hunting alpha Dratini. That's tough, dude. That's tough. No, it's gone. Aw, that's frustrating. Have I done the duplicate Dratini hunt yet? I don't know what that is. So I'm going to go with probably not. But I got my one Dratini that I wanted, so I probably won't even do it. I got my singular little dragon, and I'm kind of chilling. So make sure the BDSP meta gives a sword and shield learn set or no learn set if the mod is in the sword and shield. Okay, gotcha. That I feel like does make sense. That does make sense, actually. Because it would be weird if like Pokemon and BDSP learned like Flip Turn or Rising Voltage or something like moves like those, when like those moves are only in Sword and Shield. Well, I think pretty sure most of them are in Gen 9 now, but you get what I'm saying. It would be weird if they got included in that as well. Damn. No spin, no defog. Tough scene, man. I am very glad that I never tried to play like Let's Go in the metagame, because that sounds miserable. I mean, maybe it's not the worst thing in the world, because it's just like everybody just runs their hazards and just gets them up real quick, and then the game actually kind of like devolves from there and stuff like that. Because there was also no heavy duty boots in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee either. I mean, they weren't invented until the following game, but still, you know what I mean. Like, either way, like, it sounds annoying, but it only sounds annoying for like the first like 3 turns. Also, like Pokemon like Moltres have to be like terrible then, for no help, for no like stealth rock help or anything like that. No way to remove hazards, no way to combat hazards. Yeah, that's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough scene, I'm afraid. I'm kind of tempted to pull back up. I'm gonna pull up the let's see. I want to see what is like considered good in this metagame. I'm genuinely curious now. So the Alakazite and the Gengarite are banned. Charizard's PUBL. Oh no. Chansey's OU, yeah, that makes sense. Clefable's OU, yeah, that makes sense. Gengar's UU makes sense. It's pretty good. Mew, UU, yep. Nidoking's UU, that makes sense. Muckalola being UU is pretty cool. Zapdos is OU, yeah, that makes sense. That's tough. Zard X is run a special attacker over Zard Y because it's less weak to rocks, I think. Really? Why wouldn't they just use the I mean, both are... I mean, yeah, both of its attack stats are equal, so I guess you could run it mixed. It's got 130 physical and 130 special attack. Yeah, one of the movesets is Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse. Yeah, special attacker acts Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse, Will-O-Wisp, and Roost. It looks like a bulky, specially offensive Zard. I think this is still Gen 7 tier. You should look for the Let's Go Pikachu overuse. No, I am looking at Let's Go Pikachu overuse. I'm literally on their website. I'm literally in LGPEOU. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. LGPEOU is an unofficial metagame based on the Let's Go games and features all of the unique Pokemon in the game. At least that's what it says on here. Because I don't think it is an official metagame anymore. Either way, though, it's just funny to see some of these mons being so bad. I'll pull up Showdown next and see if it's actually there or not. Let's see. Doesn't look like that. Maybe under Let's Go. Oh, Let's Go OU. Here we go. Yeah, it's a it's a pretty rough tier. It's a pretty rough tier, honestly. Starmie, Jolteon, Clefable, Megazard, Mega Blastoise, Mega Beedrill, Melmetal. Yeah, it's rough. It's pretty rough. Alakazam is UUBL, which is surprising. Like, that's kind of surprising to see that mon that low. I guess the Megastone's banned still, but I don't know. Mega Kangaskhan is only UU? That's crazy to me. That mon seems way too low. How the heck is Kingler UU? That's wild as well. Golem is UU. Dragonite is UU. Like, those are both surprising, but for two different reasons. Dragonite you think would be OU, and Golem you think would be down in, like, NU. Is there even an NU? Nope. The lowest it goes is RU. So I'm guessing parts of them are wrong then. Yeah, because Charizard's in RU. So I guess parts of them were the Sun and Moon ones, but for the most part, they seem pretty accurate. Yeah, Zard's still down in RU. That's a Zard's lower than Kingler. Oh my god, dude, that is a tough scene, bro. Sorry to all the Charizard fans, your boy's getting cooked by Kingler. Zard Y is RUBL. That is ridiculous, man. Some of these mods got shafted by this metagame. Like Alolan Dugtrio. I mean, Alolan Dugtrio is not terrible, but it being OU is kind of crazy. Did regular Dougie get banned or something, I wonder? Hey, what's up, Aiden? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Just joined him doing the same hunt in the same way. Very cool. Good luck on yours. Hope you get it soon. Damn, that is a majorly tough scene, though. Like, wow. Let's Go metagame looks awful. Not to be on the smoking list of mods with new strategies. This is actually new info. Yeah, I haven't ever, like, bothered to look at this metagame at all. I had zero desire to ever know anything about it or care to even want to, like, look it up or anything. So it's kind of interesting to see, like, what mons are actually decent, what mons are not. Like, there are Pokemon that, like, I would never willingly use in, like, national decks or even like standard Scarlet and Violet OU, but apparently they're viable and Let's Go, which is kind of cool, honestly. It's nice that bad Pokemon are getting their time in the sun, so to speak. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Like, what the heck is King? I can't get over that. What the heck is Kingler doing there, bro? Kingler UU? What are we doing? Like, what strange dimension have we fallen into? Alolan Dugtrio is better than Kanto because no Arena Trap and rare Steel typing, I think. Oh, maybe, yeah. That's true. Because what, the only one would be, like, Magneton and Magnemite? Because there's no Steelix in that game. Can't think of any other Steels that got, like, re-added in Gen 2 and the typing got added. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that does make sense, though, when you put it that way. But I've drafted a Alolan Dougie before, and, ooh. Twas not very good. But I could definitely see with, like, the lack of Steel types actually being decent. Rhydon's back. True. Yeah, mom was a demon back in the Gen 1 days. Not so much every other generation, though. Big fan of my guy Rhydon, though. Rhyperier's cool, but like something about Rhydon just can't be beat, man. Mon's so sick. Dude, another alpha, damn. We're seeing lots of those, actually. Which I know it's only 1 in 20, but still. I'm definitely seeing more than I thought I would. Tired, man. Been a long weekend in both a good way and a bad way. I feel like yesterday went by really slow, but today went by really quick. Figures the day I actually get to relax is the one that goes by insanely quickly, and the one where I'm like running around like a chicken with its head cut off is I'm like I blink and like wow, at least 5 hours have gone by, right? 2 minutes have gone by. It's so frustrating. On topic of mods being messed up by a game's move pool, BDSP Zapdos. Honestly, you could just say BDSP in general. Like, if I had no desire to play Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee metagame, I can promise you I had somehow less than zero desire to play BDSP metagames. I hate those games. I think they're such trash. Lost Special Flying Stab and Heat Wave? Yeah, that's not a good look. So what is its moveset? Just Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Roost? And then like maybe like, I don't even know. Drill Peck? Does it run physical? I doubt that. At least I would certainly hope that they're not like, nah, let's run physical Zapdos. If so, that would be a bit of a troll. Just a little bit of one, though. Just maybe a tiny bit. Maybe IDK. It'd be kind of funny, though. I'm not going to lie. It'd be kind of funny if it was just like Drill Peck, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch. Jirachi lost Ironhead. Good. That mon should lose everything. I don't like that Pokemon. I like its design and like I like it conceptually and all that, but like as like a competitive Pokemon, I despise that Pokemon. It is so annoying and frustrating to deal with. It's literally Get Lucky the Pokemon. That and like Togekiss. It's so dumb. Like, oh, you did not really outplay me. You just kind of got the Ironhead flinches. Like, that's awesome, man. I know we're like Pokemon being like skill based is like a whole joke and all that. Like, it's really not skill based. Like, yeah, there's skill that goes into it, but like one critical hit and like you can be a great player and like lose to hacks. Like, it's happened plenty of times before. I've seen it. I've had it happen to me. I've had it happen to people I was playing. I've been outplayed and lost to hacks and won because of hacks, and I've also outplayed my opponent and lost because of hacks. It's a real thing that happens. That's why Jirachi just bugs me. And Pokemon like that, like the Haximons. Although I will say, I did do a video with a couple of friends where, I think I've told a story recently. And the video's still up if you guys ever wanted to go watch it. But we did some random battles on Showdown. And my friend Josh got 6-0'd by Paraflinch Jirachi with Body Slam and Ironhead. It was very awful to watch, and I felt really bad, but goddamn, it was funny. It was incredibly funny, I tell you what. Felt bad for my guy, but like, man, dude, they It's really funny when it happens to somebody else. I don't know what that says about me, but it is the truth that I believe in. I did feel bad, but like only for like the first couple, and then it just kept happening, and then it became absurd, and I was like, all right, nah, this is funny. This is peak. Cybertron missing 4, I think, Will-O-Wisp in a row. Game for seeing the Buffett and the me at next gen from 75 to 85. I do remember that. I do remember that. I remember that vividly. Holy crap, that just unlocked a memory within me. Poor guy, dude. Poor guy. Honestly, I feel like 75% was a little low anyway. 85 feels a little bit better. I think just from like a game balance standpoint, that feels a little bit better. Like, what are the odds of missing 4.25s in a row? I'm gonna look that up in a second. So let's see. 0.25 times 0.25 times 0.25 times 0.25. That is a 0.4% chance to miss that many in a row. Honestly, I thought it would be lower. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought it would be lower than that. But that is crazy. That move definitely did need a buff. I feel like it should be similar with Toxic, maybe. I feel like maybe doing that might not be a bad shot, where it's like, oh, if it's a fire type, maybe it has a high, maybe not a perfect chance to hit, but maybe like a higher chance to hit's not a bad shout. I don't know. Something like that might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. I don't know. That might be a little bit too broken. It would be a good buff for fire types. So fire types I feel like are already pretty decent. So I don't know. Hey, what's up, Blue Moon? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? What a coincidence, I'm hunting the same shiny. That's cool. Good luck with your hunt. Hope it goes well. Seems to be a popular one for people to be hunting right about now. Best of luck on yours. Oh my god, it's only 6 o'clock. I got a lot done today though, so I think it's valid to be tired. Got grocery shopping done, got meal prepping done, got cleaning done. Busy, busy day. So I need to see what this thing's mega looks like when they is a shiny. I've only seen like a couple of what the new mega evolutions look like when they have their shiny forms. This is not one of them. I know it turns orange because that's what it is and everything when it's shiny, but like I want to see how it looks with the storm clouds. I feel like that would look pretty cool. Gives me kind of like Halloween vibes almost, just kind of heat. Gen 8 out here removing not only competitive staple moves, but also stuff I think can be really fun to mess around with. Rest in peace, Rattled Rage Granbull set up in doubles. Was that actually a moveset people tried to run? That sounds terrible. That doesn't really sound like a very good moveset. It sounds funny. I don't know if I'd call it good though. Because isn't Rattle, doesn't that just like boost your speed if you're hit by a ghost, dark, or bug move or something like that? And rage, what, you just get like the attack boost? So is the goal to get like, so do you just like what, bring like beat up something? So just like beat up plus Granbull probably. Actually, that sounds kind of fun. Wait. Actually, wait, that sounds kind of fun. What do I think about the DLC? It looks fun. It looks interesting. I'll probably pick it up. I like how Mega Chimecho looks. I think Mega Excalibur looks stupid. It seems like it could be kind of fun. Did you mean to send that message from the exact same account, or... I'm confused what your goal was there. Just a dumb idea I had. Beat up into Granbull, boost speed, and then boost attack each like 3 times, I think. No, it does sound kind of fun. At least I think it's +1 speed per hit, because it justified as 1 attack per hit, I think. It is 1 attack per hit. Because that's like, that was a thing. It was like, beat up Lucario with, or no, beat up, what's it called? Whimsicott with, Lucario, with Dynamax Lucario was a pretty common, early, Gen 8 doubles pairing. And it got the justify boost every single beat up hit. So I'm assuming it'd be the same thing for Rattled. Honestly, though, it does sound kind of fun. You never try? Did you ever like actually try it out though? Because it does sound like a fun idea. I definitely did like the idea of like bringing like bad Pokemon to battles and stuff. Like my friends and I would do like free-for-all battles in like the Gen 6 and Gen 7 days. And like I would just bring like garbage Pokemon on purpose every single time. Like one of the mons I brought was Block, Defense Curl, Flame Charge, or Rollout Emboar. So that they can't switch out. You get the speed boost from Flame Charge, Defense Curl boosts your rollout, and then rollout for the damage. It never once worked, but it was funny every single time. It was still quite funny, though. And honestly, I think that's what it's all about. It's about having a good time with the boys. I just asked myself how the over level 100 thing works if you catch a Pokemon in those dimensions. I don't know. That'll be a good question. I wonder if it'll be like a thing where it's like, oh, they get like reverted back to like level 100 when you bring them into like your actual dimension. I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna like talk about that like at like a future presentation or something, maybe. Because it's kind of weird. Like, will they be cut in half, like the levels and all that? Will they be like will they be just reduced down to exactly 100? I wonder like how it's gonna work. Kind of curious. So I know I only thought it up recently. You gotta pull up like Gen 8 to Gen 8 doubles or something and give it a go. It'd be kind of fun to see how it works. I did try Blunder Policy Slam on a Azumarill. All right, I'll defend the first one because that sounds kind of fun. I don't know how I feel about Blunder Policy Slam. I don't know about that one. That seems pretty bad. Like, yeah, the speed boost is probably pretty nice, but I feel like it's just better to get off the damage, you know? It's funny. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely funny. Like, that's the type of thing I'd bring to a free-for-all. The first one you mentioned actually sounds like it'd be a good moveset. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about blunder policy on that, on the Azu. If it's for the lulz, I'm kind of here for. If it's actually for winning, I don't know how well that would do. Bit of a tough scene, methinks. Trying to remember like what other like stupid movesets I was like, I want to bring this. I think we had like the capability to like, because we had if we were playing locally and we didn't have to worry about like the online filters and stuff like that, we could like hack moves and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure one of the ones I had was a Pikachu holding an air balloon with Wonder Guard. And then it had Origin Pulse, it had Hurricane, it had Precipice Blades, and it had Magma Storm, and I named him the Avatar. That one was fun. That one was really fun. Honestly, wasn't really that good, but it was funny, and that's what matters. I'm pretty sure it might have won like a free-for-all here or there, maybe, though. Like I said, not exactly a good mon, but a very, very funny mon to use. And honestly, that's, like I said, more fun. It's more fun to come up with stupid movesets than to try and actually win when it comes to like free-for-alls and stuff like that. Like, I would love to do like an actual free-for-all, like online with like friends and stuff like that with like Gen 9 Pokemon. I think that'd be so fun. Or even like doing on a Showdown with like viewers and stuff, I think would be a good time. Maybe I'll do that at some point in the future. That could be a good time. I still can't get over blunder policy slam. Points for creativity, I'll give you that much. I'll give you that one, that's for certain. Another alpha. Another big dwagon. Whew, excuse me. Dude, I am like so looking forward to having most of next week off. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so nice to be able to have Thanksgiving off. Literally can't wait. That was one for the lulz. Also tried to make a ton of multi-hit moves once. Like, what was on that team? I still think that my peak was what's it called? The Emboar set. Block, defense curl, flame charge rollout. It was so stupid that it just might work. It didn't. It did not work one little bit, but it certainly was funny. And that, like I said, gotta do what you gotta do. I think that's the only first time I'm ever using Bone Rush on a mon. I can honestly say I've never willingly used Bone Rush on a Pokemon. So the fact that you even found one that was somewhat usable, I give you major props for that. Because I 100% could not do that. Two Smeargle, Hitmontop, Farigiraf, Heracross, and Hydreigon. Honestly, kind of cool. It was not usable. It sounds funny though. What if you tried maybe like Thick Club Marowak instead? So like Bone Meringue, Bone Rush. Does it learn Rock Blast maybe? I don't know. Like Thick Club Marowak might not be a bad shout instead of one of the Smeargles. The Heracross doesn't sound too bad. Well, if there was no Megas though, then it's pretty abysmal. But if there's a Mega Evolution that's allowed for it, that doesn't sound too bad. Because then you go Rock Blast, Pin Missile. Was in base Gen 9, but maybe it could. Is Marowak in Gen 9? I don't think so, right? I don't think Cubone and Marowak are in Gen 9, so you wouldn't even be able to. Dang. Because that could be a kind of a fun one. Like, Marowak hits like a truck, dude. Mon's like actually solid. Like, yeah, it's slow as a bag of dirt, but like, if it gets an attack off, it's gonna hurt. It's not. I didn't think so. I was gonna say if it was, I 100% would have shiny hunted it. Would have 100% of shiny hunted it if it was in Scarlet and Violet. Don't really like its shinies, but I'd want them. Because don't they turn like an ugly green color? Heracross's Guts with Rock Blast, Pin Missile, Bullet Seed, and Arm Thrust? That actually seems like decent. I'm not gonna lie, that seems decent. So were you holding Flame Orb or were you holding Loaded Dice? Because not gonna lie, I think maybe like Sticky Web with like a Loaded Dice set with Moxie could be really good. Like, maybe not really good, but I think it could be decent. Like, you just go like Sticky Web on something. But if you're going only multi-moves, then obviously you can't use Sticky Web. But you get what I'm saying. Like, honestly, doesn't sound too bad, all things considered, if that was like an actual move that people ran. Because ideally, instead of maybe like, I don't know, Bullet Seed, you maybe run like Trailblaze or something. Flame Orb, I tried myself only to have one Loaded Dice because I was going for low silver effectiveness. Honestly, fair. I'm gonna say that's fair. Which Mon had the Loaded Dice? Because honestly, of the Mons you listed, I think the best one to have it would probably be Heracross. Trying to think what other one, like Hitmontop. Hitmontop gets what, like triple kick, triple axle. What else? Gets triple kick, gets triple axle. Probably, I know it gets double kick as well. I don't know what else it would get. And then Hydreigon gets double hit. I think it might get scale shot. My one Loaded Dice Mon was Smeargle too. Smeargle has like base 40 attack. I definitely get doing it for the lulz and everything, but I think Loaded Dice on the Hera would have been good. Like, what is Smeargle's attack stat? Pretty sure it's like 40 or something. It's I gave it too much credit. It's 20. Were you doing like a population bomb kind of moveset, or like what was the plan? Hydreigon gets Scale Shot, Dual Wing Beat, and Double Hit. Okay, I knew Double Hit was one. I figured Scale Shot would be one. Dual Wing Beat does make sense too, actually. I feel like that's a move it should have. I honestly think if you gave the Heracross the Loaded Dice, it wouldn't be a bad team. I mean, it wouldn't be a good team, but it'd be a funny team that could still possibly win. Could use stat moves, so I had Hitmontop with Bulk Up Baton Pass to give it power. Oh, okay. So was it Bulk Up Baton Pass, double slash triple kick, and then triple axle probably? One team I really want to try and run is like a Fake Stall. I think Fake Stall would be so funny to run online. So you run like offensive Blissey, offensive Skarm, What else is usually on stall? Like maybe like Calm Mind Florges, like Choice Band Hippowdon or Curse Clodsire. Like mods that are normally like very defensive and bulky, you run them like with like full on offense or like setup and stuff. I think that'd be so fun. I want to try and run that at some point. Bulk up a Baton Pass, triple kick, triple axle. Is double kick stronger than triple kick? I feel like double kick is stronger than triple kick. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, it doesn't get double kick, apparently. It does not get double kick, apparently. Didn't know that. Isn't triple kick like 15 BP? No, it's 10 BP and 90 accuracy? It's worse triple axle. That is so tough. That is actually so tough. Wait. Isbad won as many different multi-hit moves on the team as possible, and Farigiraf had double kick already? You were running double kick for Farigiraf? Oh my god, this team gets funnier the more I hear about it. I mean, base 90 attack isn't horrible, to be fair. So what, like double kick, twin beam, maybe? And then maybe beat up? Oh no, probably double kick, double hit, beat up. And then maybe insert fourth move here. Does he even get another? Makes Farigiraf was somehow worse than both the Smeargles. I would kind of figure. That mon definitely needs to just go all in on special attack stat. Because like, yeah, base 90 attack is not horrible. And like, honestly, Farigiraf is really good in doubles, but that's being a special attacker slash trick room center. So I'm honestly not too surprised that it ended up being worse than the Smeargles. It just makes me a little bit sad because I love Farigiraf. I'm just not surprised though. I love me some Farigiraf. I love me some Girafarig. They both are super cool. Big fans of those guys. Wouldn't call them that great though. Like personally, I'd say they're probably not good at all. Well, at least in they're not great in singles. Although I'm pretty sure Girafarig did get banned from Little Cup, which is kind of cool. But in doubles, Farigiraf is a demon. Even in single, it's not terrible. Just needs kind of terrestrialization in order to be good. Smeargle 1 had population bump, searching strikes, dragon darts, and something else I don't remember. That's insane. That is an insane moveset. I kind of love it. If you can use stats moves, you should have thrown Shell Smash on that thing. With Terra Normal Silk Scarf. Now that sounds like a fun thing to try. I want to try that. I've seen people like attempt to sweep with that thing before, and I really want to try it. I think it'd be fun to give that a shot. Just go Shell Smash, Population Bomb, Silk Scarf, maybe Terra Normal if you felt so inclined, or Terra Ghost might not be the worst either. Trying to think what else might be good on that thing. I mean, realistically, that's probably the only things you're gonna be clicking. Maybe Last Resort. Honestly, wait, I'm kind of cooking. That sounds really fun, actually. I kind of want to try that. It's probably terrible, but I want to try it. It sounds really bad the more I think about it, but it sounds hilarious. As we've already established, the funnier option is usually the better option. Oh, bro, I don't know why I'm so tired. I've had caffeine today, but just for some reason, I just can't keep the yawns away, man. Driving me crazy. I even had like multiple cups of caffeine. Had one this morning with breakfast and had one probably a couple hours before dinner. So might be starting to wear off right now, so that might be why. That might be the case. Come on, shiny dragon. Show me the shiny dragon. I can't remember if I mentioned or not, but the first ever VGC team I ever made in my life had a drop on it. So this is kind of a full circle conversation, so to speak. It was Z Draco Meteor Drampa with Flamethrower, Hyper Voice, and I think Protect. Because it was a Trick Room team. It was Tapu Lele, Oranguru, Hariyama, Araquanid, Alola Marowak, and Drampa was the team. And it went undefeated in my first ever VGC tournament and won me $50. I don't think Drampa hit the field once, but everybody else did, and they kind of bodied. The Tapus were just so common that it was really hard to bring Drampa to a game. But the threat of Z devastating Drake with Draco Meteor was there. I think in the end, the only multi-hit moves available in Scarlet and Violet that I couldn't fit on the team were Fury Attack, Fury Swipes, and Triple Dive. I'll be honest, if you told me that Fury Swipes and Fury Attack got removed, I would have believed you. And the only reason why I know Triple Dive is a thing is because of Wug Trio. The Wug. I made a PU team recently that had Choice Band Wug Trio on it. It is not very good, but it's fun. It is fun. One thing I did realize though is that Arboliva, super good, or Arboliva, however it's pronounced. Yeah, that mod is really good. I ran a set with Encore, Strength Sap, Giga Drain, and Alluring Voice with Terra Fairy. That thing is so good. For me, it was a team with Mega Lopunny. Nice. Mega Lope's fun. I've never drafted or used it in doubles before, but I did use it in singles, like just when like the game came out. Like back when Oros first released, I was using Mega Lopunny online a lot. It was fun. It was a fun Pokemon to use. Get your free guaranteed Mega Evolution off with a little fake out action. Only you gotta worry about is like inner focus and stuff. It's a really fun Pokemon. Plus, normal Fighting Stab is just so good. Just gonna say, I think the Wug should get Triple Dive. It does. That's its move. Like it's Wug Trio's signature move, is it not? Isn't Triple Dive Wug Trio's signature move, or am I thinking of something different? Yeah, triple dive. 30 power, hits 3 times, 95 accuracy. I was gonna say I ran Choice Band Terra Water with it. I meant Technician. Oh. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Actually, that'd be really cool. 45 base power before stab on each of those hits. That'd be what, 135? And then stab on top of that? Yeah, I would love that. I would love if they gave that boy Technician. I think the only thing that, like, it'd be good for was clicking triple dive, and the chance to miss does suck. But at the same time, like, Choice Band, Terra Water, triple dive with Technician, that sounds broken. Or at the very least, really good. Probably not broken, but definitely solid. You're doing 3 things at once? All good, dude. All good. Honestly, I'm inclined to agree, though. I would like that thing to get Technician as well. I'd be super down to give that thing Technician. Because what does it have right now? Gooey, Rattled, and like something else? Let me look. Let's see. Yeah, Gooey, Rattled, and Sandveil are its abilities. All pretty meh. All pretty meh abilities, all things considered. Like, Gooey and Rattled are okay, but I'm pretty sure Sandveil's banned in singles. Because, like, you're so frail that does it really matter? You're already pretty fast, so the Rattle boost isn't really that important. And then you're, like, so frail that the Gooey lowering the speed isn't really that important. I guess Gooey lowering the speed could be good for a Pokemon that came in next. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. But Gen 15, they'll just be giving out legendary signatures because Power Creep, Sniper, Surging, Strikes, Octillery, Wed. I mean, that's just Poke Rogue, dude. That's just Poke Rogue right there. 100% that's just Poke Rogue. I'd be so down. Give my boy Pogtillery all the power in the world. Like, I remember Octillery was the reason I think Joe and I won a Dynamax at Raid Adventure, and it put in so much work. It's crazy the mons that, like, put in the most work in some of those things. Like, I'm pretty sure we had a Cryogonal put in crazy work. We had an Octillery put in crazy work. We had a Tauros put in crazy work. Like, mons you wouldn't really expect to be that good were actually, like, some of the best ones that we had. I mean, that's not a knock against any of those Pokemon. I mean, Octillery's pretty bad. But honestly, Cryogonal, decent spinner. And then Tauros is pretty good, all things considered. It's a good normal type. It's really good in the Gen 1 days, especially in Stadium. It's pretty good. I want to draft Tauros at some point. I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun to give that thing a shot. Sheer Force Body Slam. That could be a good time. Any shiny dragons wanna? Nope. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Take your time, little bro. Take your time. I waited hours where I waited hours for this before. For this Fennekin, I can do this again. It's all good. Get another alpha though. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Crispy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your day going? Go to the place where the Pokemon was freestyling. I'm in the middle of a shiny hunt right now. So, no, I will not be doing that. Also, the Pokemon wasn't freestyling, it was making the beat. There's a difference. I get what you're saying still. The Mon's the one that made the beat. I was saying that somebody should freestyle over the beat. Which, if you guys didn't watch my latest YouTube short to understand what we're talking about, go watch that. We had an interesting encounter with a couple of Aeron that were crying, like doing their cries like back to back to back, like all together, all at once and all that. And it sounded like a freestyle rap beat. It was so stupid, but it was so funny at the same time. Shout out to Big Aeron, true. Yo, DJ Khaled hates to see Big Aeron coming. Yeah, like, I. Sure. To me, it sounded more like R because they were saying Aeron or Aron, however it's pronounced. So it was them like R, like that. That's more what it sounded more like to me. Really want to build my Alpha Shiny Scrafty? You should do it then. Might be a pain in the butt to do like the whole EV training and stuff, but should be a pretty fun build. I feel like it'd be a pretty good time. Would I ever play Roblox? Probably not. Not my thing. Not something I'm particularly interested in. Same with Minecraft. Just not my thing. I've had friends ask me before. I've had like people in chat ask me before and just don't really have a desire to. Roblox doesn't seem fun. Minecraft doesn't seem fun. People like them. I'm happy for them. Just not my thing is all. Problem is just Xerneas. Yeah. Problem is just fairy types in general, to be fair. You can run like Poison Jab or maybe it gets Iron Head. I don't know if it does or not. Surely that helps a little. Either that or just switch. Excuse me. You can play Pokemon Brick Bronze, which is every generation, and they're still updating in Roblox. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it before. I have been informed about Brick Bronze. To me, it just looked kind of jank, though. There's only one thing keeping me from sweeping Fairy God Pokemon. True. Made me think of what's it called? Mr. Crocker. Did you see the new Ghost type Pikachu Ghost type in Pokemon Pokotopia? It's fire. I don't know if it's a typing. It's just I think it's just like a form or like a new character. I don't know if it's like a typing though. Did they say it's a ghost type? I didn't watch the presentation. Did they say like, oh, it's a ghost type Pikachu? Because there's also like the mossy Tangrowth, the mossy Snorlax, and then there was the old Tangrowth and stuff. I thought it was just like new forms to like kind of like have like an Animal Crossing villager would and stuff. I didn't know they were actually like new typings or not. I don't think that Game Freak would give Pikachu a random ghost typing out of nowhere, though. But no, the form did look cool. I mean, lots of people are saying it's another form like Hisuian. Nah, I don't think they would do like that kind of thing for a side game. It'd be cool. I just don't think they would do that. I don't think they would do that kind of thing for like a side game, like a spin-off or something. It'd be cool though. Oh, you can't pronounce it? You're good, you're good. Pikachu, Spoopy, Snorlax covered in moss, Tangrowth. I'm old. True. I'll probably pick up that game when it comes out. It looks pretty fun. I do like farming sims here and there, so I'll probably enjoy it. A little relaxing game like that. Hey, what's up, Jonah? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Shiny hunting Durampa? Sure am. Currently working on Gible. I'm on phase 38. Good luck with your Gible hunt. I hope you get it soon. Best of luck in that regard. I have a game you might like. It's Animal Crossing. I'm pretty sure you will like it. I've played Animal Crossing plenty of times before. Played the one on the GameCube, played the one on the Wii, played the one on the 3DS. Played the one on the Switch. I've played most of Animal Crossing games, honestly. Pokemon Pokopia. It's Pokopia, not Pokotopia. It's just like an Animal Crossing game with Pokemon. I know. I watched the trailer. I love Animal Crossing. I just didn't watch the like new presentation. But I love Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is great. My siblings and I owned it for the GameCube. I had a copy on my Wii. I played New Leaf on my 3DS, and then I played New Horizons on the Switch. Favorite one is Animal Crossing Leaf. I'm assuming that's supposed to be New Leaf. New Leaf is fun. I like New Leaf. I think City Folk is my favorite on the Wii. But New Leaf was fun. I rather the original on the GameCube. The original on the GameCube just for the nostalgia factor. My siblings and I spent so much time playing that when we were kids. Game's so good. Good Fish, this art project that for the first time in forever turned out exactly how I wanted it to. Nice, that's awesome. Glad it turned out exactly how you wanted it to. That's always a good feeling. Probably my new favorite piece I've made. Very cool. What was the actual piece itself that you made? Like, what was it that you were working on? New Leaf? That's what I figured you meant. Safe Folk is really good too. It's solid, yeah. Definitely like it a lot. Will I play Horizons again? I sold my copy. So at the moment, probably not. I had fun with it, but I don't know. I have some issues with it overall. Like the villagers have almost no personality, it feels like sometimes. So that's a little bit annoying. But I'd probably get another copy again. If I found like a secondhand one, I'd probably pick it back up. I just wasn't playing it enough. Back when like COVID and stuff was happening, I was living with, I had first like just moved to Michigan where I currently live. And I moved in with my parents for like a month while like I found an apartment and stuff. This was like years ago. This has been like mid 2020 or something. So I was like, oh, I'll come. They're just like, oh, just come and live with us for a little bit. And then when you get your apartment, when you find an apartment, you can move out. And I was like, perfect, that's fine. Because I already had a job lined up and everything. So I was like, cool. So at the time, my brother, my sister, and I were all living with my parents, and my parents lived there as well, obviously. And my brother's girlfriend at the time was living with us as well. So 6 people in the house. All 5 of them, except for me, got COVID. Every single one of them, except for me, got COVID. And I couldn't go to work for 2 weeks because that was standard protocol back then. Because you had to wait like 2 weeks to show no symptoms before you were allowed to come back to work. Even if you didn't have it, and if you were just lived in a house or were exposed to it, like I had to wait a full 2 weeks. I could not work for a couple of weeks. So all I did for 2 weeks straight was play Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's literally all I did. I played Animal Crossing New Horizons and I DoorDashed fast food for 2 weeks. Like, no joke. I couldn't work. So they were just like, I mean, yeah, just stay home. And I was like, okay, can do. So I played a lot of Animal Crossing and I DoorDashed a lot of food. It was a good couple of weeks. Sucked about the COVID part, but the honestly, the quarantine wasn't too bad, all things considered. I got a lot of work done on Animal Crossing, that's for sure. Basically, a bunch of political articles and some pictures from my school's newspapers. Used that as the background and painted Scar from the Lion King, but the Broadway mass version of him. Painted him just like in red with ghost. Sounds pretty fire, actually. Sounds really, really cool. I'm glad it turned out exactly the way you wanted it to. That's always a good feeling. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Same, Animal Crossing Horizons is so good. It is pretty good. I think it's probably towards the lower end of my list of the ones I like, but it's still good. I do have my issues with it. I still think City Folk and GameCube are probably my top 2. And then I'd say New Leaf, and then probably New Horizons after that. But it's still good. I mean, it's Animal Crossing. Of course it's going to be good. It's still going to be good. I did see they were updating it, though, so maybe I'll pick up another copy. Maybe I will do that. Oops. Gouache is what I meant to type? Is that how it's spelled? I thought you spelled it right. I thought you spelled it right. Oh, no, there is an O. There is an O in there. Oh, I did not know that. Is a water-based paint similar to opaque watercolor? Oh, I've never heard of that before. Never heard of that before. Did not know that was a thing. Good to know. It is also pronounced, is it gouache? It's pronounced gouache. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. It sounds pretty cool, though. I do like matte finishes, so it sounds like it probably came out pretty cool then. I have like almost no artistic talent whatsoever. So anytime somebody's good at art, I'm immediately impressed. My extent of like being able to do art is to like trace something up on a projector and then like cut it out and paint it for like a bulletin board I make or something. That's my art. And I can like paint like simple backgrounds and stuff like that, but that's about it. Definitely don't have like actual like drawing or sketching skills or anything. But I am pretty decent at making videos, so that's pretty cool. I guess you count videos as like art. Photography is an art form, so I guess it counts. I don't know. I guess that's my art form, is like editing and putting out videos. Transformative content, so to speak. Solid until you can tell it's red, but transparent enough you can still see the text of the articles. Oh, that sounds dope, actually. Wait. That sounds really dope. I like that a lot. Like, that actually sounds really cool. Is it for like an actual assignment, or did you just feel like doing it? Because either way, though, it sounds really dope. It was an assignment? Okay, very cool. Hopefully your teacher ends up liking it as well. I wasn't sure if it was like an actual assignment or if it was like a, oh, I felt like making this. Like, either way, still dope. Was just curious, though. But cool. Hopefully they give you top marks on it. Because it sounds pretty sick. I guess I would also I think I'm an okay actor slash improver. So I guess that counts as an art form as well, like helping out with theater and stuff. I do love me some theater, musical or other. I really want to go to like more like theaters and stuff. I think that'd be fun. Go see like different productions. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Basically, I had to make a piece about a system, and that shows political system. The fear of democracy becoming a monarchy, and since Scar's kind of a dictatorship king, figured he fit the vibe. It's a good fit, I would say so. I like the message as well. Very cool. Kind of very somber message, but like an informative one nonetheless. And I think that's kind of the best art. One that can invoke emotion as well as make a statement. So I think that's pretty cool. Just ran around the city nearby the Alpha X drill and found a shiny Beedrill. Hooray! Shiny Beedrill. I mean, shiny Beedrill is cool though. It's a nice shiny, and it's a mega. Look at it that way too. You could mega evolve it. That is an option. What's going on with my football team? I am losing by 56, but I am still projected to win the game. Ricky Pearsall is doing nothing. Ricky Pearsall, bro, what are you doing? I probably also should have played Brock Purdy this week, and maybe that's on me. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just need Dak Prescott, Ashton Genty, and Jake Ferguson to go off. So as long as that happens, we're chilling. I have IDK. How many Shikani Kakuna? I don't think I have that. I think I have like 1 or 2 Weedle. I'm pretty sure. Like, I surprisingly don't have that many. Because apparently a lot of people have been like finding like a ton of them. You know, at some point I wanted to do a piece where I use newspaper as the background, which is why I collected my school's newspaper throughout the semester since they're free, so I already had it. Yeah, makes a lot of sense to me. It's definitely a cool idea for a medium. And plus, a little bit of free materials. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. That's pretty solid, all things considered. I also just think that's a really good idea for a piece as well. Like I said, informative and emotional at the same time. I keep accidentally thinking that Audino right there is shiny. Hello, Alpha Drampa again. How are you, little bro? How are you, little bro? Or should I say big bro, because you're gigantic. Excuse me. I have the entirety of the Hades Town soundtrack stuck in my head right now, and it's both a blessing and a curse. Any chance you want to sparkle little dragon? That'd be phenomenal if you did. So I'm pretty sure across the past couple of streams, we've been hunting you for a few hours. So it'd be nice if we could get one to appear. That'd be real cool, man. Be cool of ya if you felt like sparkling. Nope. Mainly got the idea of the newspaper because earlier this year I went to a museum that had a piece that had newspaper in the background. I was like, ooh, I want to do that. Yeah. It's always a good idea to take inspiration from other artists. 100%. It's just a smart way to go about it. I think that was a phenomenal idea. I don't know. I feel like the best, what's it called? The best, inspiration can come from other people. Hey, what's up, Thunder the Shiny Salamence? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Who still remembers me? It's been a while. I'll be honest, can't say I do. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just don't remember, yeah. See, any orange dragons? Not to be found, unfortunately. Not to be found, unfortunately. I just I didn't get a video, anything. I got a video I gotta edit tonight now. I forgot about that, man. I meant to do that before I started streaming, and I definitely forgot to do that. So that is a bit of a feels bad. Remember Thunder the Shiny Gliscor? Yes, that I do remember. That name I do remember. I'm Thunder. Okay, there we go. Yes, you. Now that you said that, I do remember you. There we go. It was up there somewhere. I just didn't know you changed your name. That name I do remember though. I know you're a teacher, and as a teacher, it is my duty to correct you on your use of your. You use the wrong form of it. It should be YOU''RE. But hi, welcome back. That comes from other people in the shower. In the shower is actually so accurate, it's not even funny. In the middle of night, no in between, and I say that as an artist and a writer. Yeah, it really does. It 100% does. It actually is crazy. In the shower is such an accurate and true take, it's not even funny. What did Nightbot delete? Oh. Careful of the all capital letters. Nightbot doesn't like that. Forgot what kind of teacher you were? I'm a high school teacher. My birthday's coming soon. I'm getting ZA. That's nice. That's exciting. It's coming out this week. Very cool. Happy early birthday. Very, very cool. Generally comes at the most inconvenient times. Oh yeah, 100%. The amount of times where I get like inspiration for like a video or something like that that I want to do in the future, and it's at the most like inconvenient times, I'm like, huh, I gotta remember to write this down, and I don't remember to write this down. I forget about what I want to do in the first place. It's so frustrating. Like I have a bunch, there's a moveset, or not a moveset, there's a metagame out right now on Pokemon Showdown called, I think it's called like, oh, what's it called? It's like Fortemons or something like that. And basically the way it works is you give a Pokemon an ability as an item, and that affects the rest of its moves and stuff like that. So like, for example, if you like, what's it called? If you give a Pokemon Body Press as their ability, as their item that they're holding, all their moves will come from their defensive stat instead of their normal attacking stats. Or like if you give a Pokemon like Aerial Ace, for example, it'll always hit every single move. And that sounds so fun to try. I want to do it so bad. It's Wednesday. Okay, so only a couple more days to wait. Not too bad, not too bad. Yo, what's up, John? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Please shiny hunt Alpha Litleo. Sure, I can do that. Oh, look, I got it. Look at that, guys. I got it already. I already have one. There's my shiny Litleo right there. My shiny Alpha Litleo, I mean. Hey, what's up, Gecko Frenzy? Welcome to stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? No idea what happened, but YouTube has me unsubbed to you. That's weird. Not sure what happened though. That's kind of really weird. What? I don't know. I think it's possible I spent 24 hours and still didn't have the shiny Alpha Litleo. I got one. I'm sure you'll get it eventually. Just gonna take some time. I'm sure you'll get it eventually. Just gonna take a little bit. Kind of regret hunting 3 boxes of shinies for ZA from Pokemon Violet and PLA because I have to wait for 2026. Yep. It's kind of annoying. And even then, like, you can't transfer them back and forth. You can any Pokemon that you put into ZA, you can't take back out of it, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Like, why? Like, what is the reason for that? Do you have an alpha one? Because I searched for one forever. I do. I do indeed. I do indeed. And I got to hunt for the leaked megas for Mega Dimensions. I know you hate leaks. I won't say anything, I promise. I don't hate leaks. I hate when people talk. I like leaks personally. Like, they don't bother me. I don't like leaks because not everybody likes leaks. I don't hate leaks. I like reading the leaks and stuff like that. I don't like it when people talk about leaks in my chat because there are people in my chat who might not want to know about said leaks. That's more what I'm saying. But me, myself, I don't care. It's the other people that I'm like trying to be cognizant of. You're trying to get the charm? It's a good way to do it. That charm will definitely help your odds, that's for certain. I think the sooner you get, the sooner your life will be, for sure, for sure. Chance my phone glitched, almost certain there's a virus on there because sometimes it'll open apps or press buttons without me doing it. You might need to like take your phone in to like get looked at then, because that's probably not good. That is not a good thing. Maybe they can figure out what's wrong with it. Might not be a bad idea, at least, to bring it in. Wasted more than 250 hours hunting for those? That's unfortunate. Finally got your shiny Gible? Let's go. Congrats on the shiny Gible. Hell yeah. Congrats on the shiny Dwagon. Let's go. Why does Mega Feraligatr look like a toilet? Yeah, Mr. JertYT may have mentioned that, and now I can't unsee it. My good buddy Joe, aka Jert, might have mentioned that to me, and I can't unsee it now. Playing Pokemon Crystal VC, and I had a glitch where it couldn't deposit my Crobat, even though it didn't have an HM and it wasn't my last Pokemon? That's really weird. Wonder why. Was it something with maybe like an item it was holding or something? Excuse me. Most definitely don't have the money. Well, you can always like bring it in and see if they could tell you what's wrong with it, and then you could determine it from there. That might not be a bad idea. At least be like, hey, just having this issue. Want to see if you can tell me what's wrong with it, and then when they give you the options, be like, okay, so can I like do like a payment plan on this, or like what's the word? Because it might not be a bad idea to at least like find out, you know. Second time I've watched your stream and got the target I was hunting. Glad that other people are getting the luck, because at the moment I have none of it. I got good luck last time though. I did. I got the Dratini that I was looking for. I got the Furfrou I was looking for. And I got an Audino that I wasn't looking for. So all things considered, my luck hasn't been too bad last time, but so far not great. So far not great because of the lack of Dodonpa hunting. You have some news, Jack? What's your news? 39 phases later and trying to Gible his mind. This hunt is making me lose my mind. So freaking glad it's over. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got your shiny little Dwagon. Is that going to be a Mega Garchomp, I'm guessing? Or is that just going to stay a Gible? Gotten shiny Abra, Lopunny, Ponyta, Bronzor, Psyduck, Magikarp, Skuntank, Citadel, Gogoat, and Ghastly and Pachirisu. That's a solid lineup. Pretty solid lineup. I really like Shiny Alakazam. Shiny Ponyta is really good. Shiny Psyduck's cool. I don't really like Shiny Golduck personally. Magikarp and Gyarados are great. Skuntank and Stunky or whatever. Citadel and Cetitan are pretty cool. Gogoat's awesome. And then Ghastly and Pachirisu are eh. But Mega Gengar's cool. Wasn't because of an item, but I solved it. When I deposit another Pokemon first after retrying it. Oh, that is really weird. Huh. I wonder why that's glitching like that then. So when I deposit another Pokemon first after retrying it. Okay, so at least like, maybe it's because it was the last, no, I don't know. But at least it's working now though. That's definitely a weird one. Shiny Hunt and Litwick in black too. Good luck, Gecko. Hope you get your Litwick. Great shiny, by the way. How do you evolve Abra and Arceus? I believe it's just level up, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's just like level 16, I want to say. Yep. You can evolve at level 16. And then you'll be good. Garchomp because I'm doing a shiny dex, but not the living dex because that's crazy hard. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. I'll occasionally like think about doing a living dex, and every time I think about it, I'm like, nah. Sounds like way too much effort. I'm right there with you. I do like doing shiny dexes though, getting like a mon from each line. That I think is fun. That's what I've been doing in Scarlet and Violet, and I'm almost done. Where did I leave off? Oh, there we go. You evolve a Citadel? Nice. Shiny Titan's peak. It's so good. Big fan of that guy. The big whale. Message didn't go through? That's weird. What was the message? Try it again. Hey, what's up, Stompy? Is it Stompy Rara? Is that how you pronounce that? Stompy Rara? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? What's the team of 6 Pokemon you use in a day-to-day life? I don't know. If the question was like what 6 Pokemon would be on your team, that'd be easy. But if it was ones like I would use as like a day-to-day like aspect of my life, I don't know. That's a tough one. I probably would just say Arcanine because like it's my favorite Pokemon and it's fast and can transport me places. I would probably also go with probably want something for water travel. I don't know. First one would probably be Arcanine that would come to mind. Arcanine's the big one. Probably a Pokemon that can teleport, like maybe like a Gardevoir or like an Alakazam. I don't know, it's a tough one. If it's a 6 Pokemon I wanted on my team, probably say Vileplume, Diancie, Milotic, Arcanine, Absol, and then insert 6th Mon here. Already got 440 checks for it. That's a pretty good amount so far. Not bad, not bad. If I ever randomly get a shiny Gible again, I'll keep it as a Gible. There you go. I like that plan. I like that plan a lot. Meant to say I might be getting a Switch 2 next year. Maybe. Ooh, that's exciting. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. What's the maybe? What's the maybe aspect tied to that? Bro, when I get a timeout? I didn't give you one. It must have been Nightbot. I didn't give you a timeout. It was probably Nightbot. Recently got Miraidon and Violet and 4 Shiny and Arceus. Nice. Very cool. What shinies did you get in Arceus? I didn't leak anything? I didn't say you did. No, you just... It's a Nightbot thing. You just typed in all caps. That's all it was. I didn't say you leaked anything. I didn't time you out. Nightbot did. I can promise you that was not me. That was a Nightbot thing. Oh, he is Arceus. He's literally God. He can do anything. I'm trying not to just pick the obvious legendary. But yeah, that is fair. I'm trying not to just be like, I would want Mewtwo and Arceus and Rayquaza. Rotom would be useful. Your phone would never go dead ever. That's a good point. Yeah, never having to worry about charging your phone. But I guess any electric type could do that as well. Like, hey, Pikachu, charge my phone. But Rotom would be a good shot just because, like, he'd be able to go into your phone as well. I see the vision. I see the vision, Gecko. I like it. I like it. I want a Watermon to do the garden and help with the dishes. That's a practical use. That's a good way of thinking, yeah. Definitely would be important. Maybe like a water type and a fire type to help with the laundry. Like Milotic hydro pump my clothes real quick. And then maybe like, I don't know, maybe like Ember or something to dry him off. Or maybe like Sunny Day to like dry him off a little bit. Save on energy bills that way. I like the way you think. Yeah, if we're going for straight up practicality, definitely a water type to help with washing. Definitely a fire type or something that can learn Sunny Day to help with that. I would probably just want a Sprigatito because I own a cat and would love another cat. So a cat that always smelled nice and could evolve into an actual demon would be pretty cool. I don't know. There's definitely some like fun practical ones. Otherwise, like teleporting, so I wouldn't have to worry about like paying for like plane tickets, or if I was running late, maybe like an Arcanine to like help me get somewhere. I think both of anything like relating to that, helping with transportation, would be really helpful. I didn't do anything. It was just because of the caps. That's what I was telling you. My bad. You're good. Maybe because of a pay increase plus tax stuff. Oh, okay. Very cool. Congrats on the pay increase, by the way. If you got it already. Or I don't know if that's like the maybe or if that has already happened. If you did already get it, though, congrats on the pay raise. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to taxes. I'm looking forward to get my my tax returns. I'm filing the second I am able to. I want my returns. Well, actually, I gotta wait for my YouTube W2 as well. Oh, the PLA ones were Skuntank, Ghastly, Pachirisu, and Lopunny. Solid lineup. Got a shiny Kyogre and Pokemon Sapphire after 14,589 resets. Damn, a lot of resets. Well over odds, too. Like, almost double. Oh, not almost, but pretty close to double odds. Because, what, it was 1 in 8,192 back in those days? So yeah, you were close to double over odds, like close-ish. Couple like a little less than 2K away. A Pokemon with teleport would be amazing. You'd save on gas. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like someone like an Alakazam or even just like an Abra. Like that would be awesome. Any kind of thing to help out with transportation in general would be actually like perfect. That'd be like, that's the ideal world right there. It's like, I never have to worry about gas. I never have to worry about plane fare. Never have to worry about like ship fare or anything. I just be like, you know what? I feel like going to see like Mount Fuji in Japan. I'm going to go teleport there real quick. Abra, do your thing. Like, that'd be so cool. Abra, I'm running a little late to school this morning. Or to work this morning. Do you think you could help me out with that? Appreciate you, my guy. I would do Arceus to change the universe and have the Detroit Lions win the Super Bowl. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like the way you think. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. So is it already like locked in, like your pay raise and stuff? If so, that's freaking sweet. Worth it? It sounds like it. It really does sound like it. Shiny Kyogre is awesome. It's one of my favorites. Really, really good shiny. Gotta go. Good night, everyone. Let God bless all of you. Good night. Happy hunting tomorrow. I'm doing Groudon. Good luck with your Groudon hunt tomorrow. Best of luck. Have a great night. Good luck to you as well in your endeavors. Hope you get your Groudon soon. I hope it doesn't take another 15k resets almost to get the Groudon. I think you're due for a little bit easier of a hunt now. Next, you should do Alpha Dratini if you don't have it. I do already have a Dratini, and that's kind of where I'm letting things lie. Like, I've already got my regular. I want to get, like, a shiny Dex more so than, like, an Alpha Dex or a Living Dex or anything. So I think I'll probably stick with Drampa until we get it, and then I might do Froakie, I might do Kangaskhan, I might do like Skarmory. I don't know, we'll see. And then become a shiny dragon item alpha. I guess that's supposed to be Dragonite. Shiny Dragon Alpha. Yeah, that's what I figured it was supposed to be. Yeah, I'm not like completely sold on wanting to get the alphas. Like, as long as I get the mod, that's all I really care about. Correct, mess me up. You're good. You're good. I figured I had a feeling that's what you meant. So all good. No worries. No worries. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll try and hunt all the alphas. But right now, just like getting the shiny is good enough for me. So I've already got my Dratini, so I'm kind of chilling. Like last time we got a Dratini, we got a Furfrou, and we got an Audino. What I really want to do is complete a shiny Mega Dex. That's the current goal. Is I want to get all the Mega Evolutions. That is the current goal at the moment. So we'll see. We'll see if we're able to get them. We got a couple so far. We've got Dratini, so that'll be a Dragonite. We've got Fennekin, so that'll be our Delphox. I've got a Weedle. I've got multiple Pidgey. I've got an Aggron. I need to get an Onix. I don't know, I've got a decent amount so far. I've been making good progress into our Mega Dex. Excuse me. At least I feel like we're making decent progress here and there. Watch the next one be shiny. I would love that, because then I can move on and hunt something else. Well, it would have been nice. Well, it would have been nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we... I don't know the rest of the words. And we wouldn't have to wait so long. Maybe this will be the shiny. Well, it was a good effort nonetheless. 'Twas a good effort nonetheless. We might still get it soon, though. Might be able to pick it up. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if we were older? That's it. God would be useful. Hear me out. You get mugged. Black hole. I mean, a little morbid, but when you're right, you're right. Little morbid, but again, when you're right, you're right. Nice, you're good. I knew what you meant. Love to own 3 Pokemon. I want Drampa because I miss my grandpa and it was a Pokemon he liked. Aw, that's sweet. He died 3 years ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Want Purge because I like big cats, and finally Toadette because he's a silly little guy. Fair enough. I like that 2 of them have like somewhat of meaning to them, and then the last one just because he's a silly little guy. Correct hates me. You're good. You're good. I would definitely want a Sprigatito just because I would want one. Because I just love cats. Like, you know what? Can I just pick 6 cats and we'll call it even? Give me Sprigatito. Give me Litten. Give me Liepard / Purloin. Give me some other cats. Does Eevee count? I feel like Eevee counts. Give me Eevee. Eevee's kind of like a cat a little bit. Do I want a Meowth? I mean, Meowth was just free money. So yeah, give me Meowth. And then what's another cat? Skitty. Give me Skitty. Why not? There we go. There's my 6. There's my 6 I would take. That's my 6 I would take if I want fun. However, I think the other 6 would be way more practical that I already mentioned. Because I'm all about that free teleportation, that never having to pay for a plane ticket, never having to pay for an Uber. I would literally not even need a car. I'd be like, Abra, let's go to New York today. Let's go to California tomorrow. Let's go to Japan on Wednesday. Zia made me love Totodile. That's good. I'm glad you like Totodile. I'm not a huge fan personally, but I know a lot of people are. Buddy forgot Esper. Oh, I would swap Esper for Skitty 100% then. I just didn't even think of it. 100% Esper is getting swapped for Skitty. 100% that's getting swapped out. Guys, careful of the all caps messages. Nightbot does not like those. Por favor. Meowthlet, Eevee, Leafeon, Sprigatito, and Incineroar if you want to suplex people into the abyss. I mean, that is certainly something you could do. Certainly something that you could indeed do. Give him the old Darkest Lariat, the old, what's it called? Malicious Moonsault or whatever it's called, the Z move. Pretty sure. I was watching a video like a couple days ago about like all the different Z moves and everything, and they were going through each one individually, and I was trying to see which ones I could remember, like without them needing to like put them on screen and everything. I got most of them right. I was kind of impressed with myself. I was kind of impressed with how many I got correct, or how many I actually remember the names for. It was pretty funny. I think the only one I for sure was like, I have no idea what this is called, was the one for what's its name, Solgaleo. That was the only one I didn't remember, because I know what their base move is called. It's called Sunsteel Strike, but I didn't know what the actual like Z move was called. But I got Lunala's right. Fred's been liking P5R. That's good. Glad to hear that. How far into the game are they so far? How far into it are they? Are they like through the first palace yet, or is they still like early game? I haven't played a Persona game in a while. I need to get back into one. I was trying to beat P4 Golden 100%, but I just haven't played in a minute. Just haven't played it all yet. I think I was on the Mitsuo dungeon, I'm pretty sure. Haven't gone through the first palace yet. Oh, okay, so yeah, still really early. Still like big time early game. Oh good, my internet's dying. That's fun. That's so fun. Maybe if I close this, I had another tab open. Maybe that'll help it. Doesn't seem like it is. Let's see here. What else can I close to help out with that? Let's see. Oh, it's coming back a little bit. Nope, now it's not again. Awesome. Love when my internet just dies on me. Wow, Xfinity, you're so great. Wow, that's so cool. Thanks, Xfinity. I love it. Don't just like it, I love it. Trying to figure out if it's like a... because I don't think it's OBS as much as I guess. I only have like one other tab. I think it's just the internet being stupid, unfortunately. Unless it's just on my end and not really affecting things for you guys. Let me pull up my stream real quick. It seems like it's affecting it a little bit, but it's not that bad. Oh, no, it is skipping frames. That's so cool. All right, I think it's back now. I think it's all back. Either way, very annoying. Love that I pay for incredibly high-speed internet that decides it doesn't want to work sometimes. That's so fun. That's so fun. I love it when that happens. Let's see, maybe I should pause some other stuff on the internet just to be on the safe side. Let's see. You shiny, bro? Nah. Okay. I don't really need my Switch connected to the internet, to be fair. Let's pause that. Yeah, I'm not playing online. I don't really need to be online. There we go. Maybe that'll help it a little bit. We'll try it and see if it helps. Is you comfortable with Kamashita and how the game sexualizes on? Yeah, I was too the first time I played the game. It's not a good vibe. But it's also not supposed to be. It's supposed to make you be like, oh, this guy sucks. Oh, this guy's horrible. Yeah, we need to stop this guy. So it does make sense, but it doesn't make it much better, though. I will say that much. But they do a good job of making you hate Kamoshida. I'll give them that. Because I did despise that guy. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Check my fantasy football score real quick. What's the score? Oh, I'm projected to win by less now. That's so fun. Has Ricky Pearsall done anything? Ricky Pearsall, you suck, dog. I've been better off playing anybody else. I meant to play Zach Ertz. I'm really mad I didn't. That's so frustrating. After the drop behind, you should do LeChonk and Scarlet as a break from ZA. Probably not. I have basically every single shiny that I would want in Scarlet and Violet, so I'm kind of chilling. I think the only mons I'm missing are the version exclusives and the Paradox forms. Like, I have a LeChonk, I have an Oinkologne. Oh my god, what the frick, internet? Are we serious, bro? What is up with my internet, man? Like, what are we doing here, bro? Could be wrong, but I see him being a Futaba hater like yourself. Good, I can't stand her. She's so annoying. I want to see Shiny LeChonk. I don't know what it looks like. I mean, you can just look it up. I already got one. I've got a Shiny LeChonk and a Shiny Oinkologne. Bro, what is up with my freaking internet right now? Like, what are we doing, man? Like, why is it just tanking out of nowhere like that? Like, what are we doing? Yo, Xfinity, what are we doing, bro? I paid my bill. Let me see. Troubleshoot. Test my home network. Let's see. No outages detected. Okay, allegedly. What if it's something with like my network adapter, maybe? I was given a 5-minute timeout. I believe that was Nightbot. I did not give it to you. I'm assuming that was a Nightbot thing. I did not give you the timeout. You're getting Abe? Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it's not. I know it's not getting perfect connection. I'm pretty sure Nightbot timed you out for use of excessive capital letters. Okay, so it says most of them are getting a strong connection except for my PC. So that's fire. Love that for us. Okay, well, a couple of these shouldn't even be connected to the internet right now, so I don't know why it's giving me examples for those. Let me see here. Yeah, that's paused. I don't need this on. Let's pause that, see if that helps. So those are both good. Yeah, the only things connected right now are my PC and my laptop. So I think it's just Xfinity sucks. I'm pretty sure that's the issue. It's just Xfinity is terrible. I saw when Futaba called Nishima an NPC. It was very funny. That's a good line. I'll give her that one. That's as much as I'll give Futaba. I'm gonna do a speed test. Kind of tempted to like remove the Ethernet cable and see if that's the issue. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see. What happens if I remove the Ethernet cable? Why am I getting 32,000 kilobytes per second as a bit rate? Like, what are we doing? Why is my computer getting 43k bit rate right now? Like, I promise it's not on that high. I promise you it's not. Let's see. See if we lower it to 80 to 8,500 if that makes a difference. I doubt it will. It did not. Bro, what the hell is happening here? Oh, okay. It stabilized a little bit. I think it stabilized a little bit. It looks like it did. I guess we take those. It seems like it's stable again. I thought just sometimes that happens and I have no idea why. That's so cool. That was quick. Was it? To me, it felt like an eternity. I'm glad it was quick for you. To me, it felt like it took 9 years for that to fix. So I guess it is a bitrate issue, which is weird because I only have it set to 10K. Like, what happens if I put it back? I'm tempting fate a little bit. What happens if I put it back up to 10K? Because it's normally on 10K. Let's see. If I set it to 10K, what happens? Does it start tanking again? Nope, not at the moment. At least so far, it hasn't yet. I don't know why it just randomly... Maybe I need to get a new Ethernet cord or something. Maybe there's an issues with that. I don't know. But it seems like it's working now. The bit rate's back to normal. I don't know, man. Internet be wildin' sometimes. Me was like you asking if it was because of the cable, and then 1 second later you were back. Alright, that does sound pretty funny. I can't even lie. That actually does sound pretty funny. Is it the cable? Oh, I'm back. Yes, it was. I didn't even, what's crazy is I didn't even unplug the cable. It just all of a sudden like came back. Either way, we take those. At least it decided it was gonna work now. Took them long enough. Took them long enough. It really wasn't that long, all things considered, but because I was the one streaming it, it felt like an eternity. Back, had to watch the ending of KC Denver. Who won? Because I have not been paying attention outside of Cortland Sutton not doing that much. Oh, KC or Denver won. Good. Screw Kansas City. I hate them. Good. I just saw on my fantasy football team. KC sucks. True. Actually, just true. Denver with the game-winning kick. Let's go. Screw the Chiefs, man. I love to see it. Yo, Shadow, can you do me a favor, bro? Can you have a talk with Ricky Pearsall about his 1 catch for 0 yards for me? Just want to have a discussion with him about that one. Just want to have a discussion about him with that one. If you could just, like, maybe just have a little chat with him for me, Shadow, that'd be really appreciated. His single catch for 0 yards. Love that from him. Chiefs are the worst? Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, I definitely should. I meant to play. I'm so annoyed. I meant to play Zach Ertz instead of him, and I ended up playing Pearsall. So that really blows. I mean, it'd only be a difference of 7 points because honestly, Ertz didn't do that much either. But point still stands. But point still stands. He was recovering from injury. That's no excuse. Brock Purdy had a hell of a game. Brock Purdy had a banger of a game. He had 3 touchdowns in his first game back. I mean, honestly, recovering from injury is a valid excuse. I'm just mad because he only got me a single point, and I kind of need that. I kind of need those points to win, you know? A smart scientist once said you need points to win a game of football. And you know what? He's kind of right, though. Gonna leave about 40 or 30 minutes to watch Detroit versus Philly. All good, all good, all good. I'm probably going to put it on as well, either on my phone or on my second monitor. So I get it. It's all good. I probably will be doing the same thing. Done so good with predictions so far this week. How many you hit on so far? What's the predictions record looking like at the moment? I didn't make predictions this week, but not gonna lie, if I did, I probably would not be doing so hot. Mamir's Commanders hurt to watch. Yeah, it kind of did, honestly. I only turned it on because it was nothing else on. I was like, whatever, I'll put this on. I'll put this on while I clean this background noise and do some video editing. I literally had like no stake in that game. Just like, oh, cool. Football, hooray. See, that makes these Litwick checks so fast. Oh, that does sound really helpful, yeah. That does sound like it'd be really helpful. Same? Yeah, it was not a good one, all things considered. 11 to 13 so far. That's really good. Damn, okay. Pretty damn good so far, Shadow. Well done. Only got LAC and Minnesota wrong. To be fair, I would have picked the exact same thing as you with LA. Like, I've been like, oh, the Chargers against the Jaguars? Oh, yeah, I'm taking I'm taking LA all day. Yeah, by the way, guess who has Justin Herbert on his fantasy football team as a starting quarterback? Stupid bum Herbert, dude. I'm about to trade him for a pack of bubble gum. Like, hey, anybody want Justin Herbert? You can literally have him for half a pack of gum. Just send me a competent quarterback and he's yours. Do Ram stuff, and I saw I had it and put it on. I left it, the score got 6 at halftime, and then that game stank. Yeah, it was real bad. It was real bad. 8,192 is still crazy, though. Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely adds up. I'll do it. I'll make one out of gum. No, I want to trade somebody in my fantasy football league, Justin Herbert for a pack of bubble gum. Like, they give me a pack of bubble gum and I trade them Justin Herbert because he's a freaking bum who does nothing. Every time I play him, he has the worst game of his entire career. Every time I sit him, he balls out. Like, make up your goddamn mind, Habit. He can't throw the ball sticks to him. True. Found a shiny Alpha Gibble. Nice, dude. That's pretty cool. He's a Lamar type guy. I almost traded him for Lamar earlier this season. I kind of wish I would have. I would gladly take a wild Lamar Jackson right about now. Magazine will help, though. It's faster, and I can hit T-Wave and have a lot of Ultra Balls. Oh, there you go. Good plan. Good plan. Definitely make the catching a lot easier for sure. I need to check. What were the scores in the games from the afternoon? NFL scores. Fiora, stop it. God, the Niners blew the Cardinals out the water. Sorry, Carson. My brother's a huge 49ers fan. Or my brother's a huge Cardinals fan, so he's not going to be happy. I know the Packers won. I knew the Texans won. Knew the Panthers won. Knew the Bears won. Knew the Jags won. Bills, I'm sad, won. Poor Baker Mayfield, my goat. Steelers crushed the Bengals, my poor brother. He is not a happy camper today. Niners crushed the Cardinals. Rams beat the Seahawks. That looks like it was closer than it started off because the Rams were kind of dominating at first. Broncos beat the Chiefs. Ravens Browns is close too. Okay. Damn. Wild. Wild. Trading for my glorious king, Brock Purdy. I have Purdy. See, the reason why, you know what, maybe it's a little bit of backward logic on my part. The reason why I didn't play Purdy this week is because of what we were talking about earlier. Like, oh, he's coming back from an injury. I should give it a week. So I was like, I'll sit Purdy for today and play Herbert and Dak Prescott. I think that's a good plan. Prescott's playing the Raiders. They're not very good. And the Jaguars are okay, but they're pretty hit and miss. All things considered, I think it's not a bad play. Yeah, Justin Herbert decided he was gonna, like, poop himself today, and Brock Purdy balled out. Justin Herbert got 5 points. Brock Purdy got 36. If I would have played Brock Purdy, I would have already won. Literally would have already won my game. It would not even be close. Because all they have left is their kicker. So you trade for Lamar's torn as the ACL. But what's good with that is, like, my league is a dynasty league. So because of that, like, you keep the same players, like, throughout. Like next year I'll have the exact same team and stuff like that. So, like, even if he did get hurt this year, I'd have him back for next year. So I wouldn't have to, like, redraft him or anything like that. And he's like so good that I'd be fine with being like, oh, okay, I lose him for the rest of the year. That's okay. I have 2 other good quarterbacks I can work with. Cardinals are the Cardinals. You should have seen that coming. Yeah, but the Cardinals are also like the Jaguars, where you never know which team you're going to get. Because sometimes they're actually like a competitive team, and then sometimes they lose to the Titans. So it's like, which one are you getting? You never know. It's like the Cardinals are the NFL equivalent of a Wonder Ball. You never know what you're going to get. I feel like that's the most accurate, like, description for an NFL team you can give. The Cardinals are a Wonder Ball. Team isn't terrible. Superior, Magnezone, Azumarill, Scolipede, Unfezant, and Krokorok. Shiny Shelmet replace the Unfezant. That's a solid team. Solid team. I like it. Somehow Travis Hunter got hurt in practice. Yeah, non-contact injuries are the worst. As somebody who has had friends, like, tear their ACL just playing and like playing soccer and everything, just like kicking the ball around, like nothing going hard or anything, it's kind of scary when something like that happens. Like, I was one-on-one with one of my friends in high school. This is my senior year of soccer, and he just went for like a little step over like 3 feet in front of me and just went down. I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, he just like went down like a sack of potatoes. I was like, oh, that's really bad. And then he tore his ACL. And then he came back like next year and was helping coach like the freshmen and everything the following year, because we'd all graduated by then and everything, so we couldn't play anymore, obviously. And then the first day he goes out and helps the coach, he tore his ACL again. I felt so bad for the poor guy. He could not catch a break. My poor goat. No, I don't want to use game chat. My poor goat, dude. I bestow upon Shiny Drampa. Let's hope so. Unfortunately, once again, watch the caps lock. Nightbot doesn't like that. Unfortunately, the bestowing did not work, I'm afraid. Found so many shinies while you were gone. I'm happy for you. That's cool. I haven't touched this game since my last stream. So, I have not found anything since then. What did you end up getting? It did? It worked? No, it didn't. It's not a shiny Drampa. There's no shiny Drampa right there. It didn't work. Nice to be able to make a good team without being nailed down by Nuzlocke rules. Trust me, as somebody who's trying to Nuzlocke Infinite Fusion right now, I definitely get that. That game is going to be the death of me, dude. That game is literally going to be the death of me. I'm glad you don't have to worry about the things I'm trying to deal with. Yeah, if you guys missed the most recent part of my Infinite Fusion Soul Link Nuzlocke with my boy Nano, yeah, it sure was an episode. That's all I'm gonna say. Go tune into that if you did not. If you're a fan of that series and missed it, highly recommend you watch it, because holy crap, some crazy stuff went down. I mean crazy with a capital C-R-A-Z. The only one that's lowercase in that word is the Y. Found a shiny Garchomp, Chandelure, Alakazam, still Kadabra because I haven't had a trade partner. Lucario, Manectric, and Scrafty. Solid lineup. Very, very solid lineup. Bunch of great shinies in there. If you get a shiny in the next 5 resets, I will scream the top of my lungs and my parents are asleep. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that then. So there's one already. Let's hope that you don't wake your parents up while they're trying to sleep. That'd be ideal. I think that'd be an ideal world that we should live in. I don't know, someone who's a very light sleeper, if my sleep gets interrupted, I immediately get in a bad mood. I hate when my sleep gets interrupted. I'm in the basement for protection. That's only slightly better, methinks. Only slightly better, I think. Fairly waiting for Savage because I can trust him as a trade partner. Fair point. Fair point. Savage won't do you dirty or anything. They're pretty open and honest about things. I don't think they would try and steal one of your shinies from you. Into a pillow under a blanket. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm using an in-browser shiny tracker. What does BNP mean? I've never used one before, so I have no idea. I have never used one before, so I have actually zero idea. I apologize. I cannot be more of a help than that. But I have no clue. Any chance like you Google it and find out? Like maybe somebody on Reddit's asked about it or something? I don't know. But yeah, as for like what I think it means, I have no clue. That's 5. Unfortunately, no shiny. But maybe that's for a good thing. Do I have to take a break from Zia? I have 12 boxes full of shinies, 2.5 of them being shiny alphas. I'm 300 hours deep with also a living dex. I also stopped playing since release. Do I need help? I'll just say breaks are important. I'll just say breaks are important. Do with that information what you will. Now you need to play double that? I don't know if that's such a good idea. I'm not sure how many hours I have in it so far. How many hours do I have at the moment? Well, not sure because I'm not connecting to the internet. Nah, it's fine. I don't care that much. I don't care that much. I doubt I have anywhere near that amount. I spent over 10,000 hours total in gaming. I believe it. Honestly, like 10,000 hours isn't that much in the grand scheme of things. Like, what's 10,000 divided by 24? 416. So that's like a year. Oh, actually, maybe that is a lot. I don't know. So that's like a year of your life you spent gaming. You're only 10? I'm pretty sure YouTube says you need to be at least 13 years old to make an account. So, probably not a good thing. I'm pretty sure YouTube is like a 13 and up platform. So just do with that information what you will. I mean, unless it's like YouTube Kids, in which case I think it's fine. Been gaming since I was 5. Yeah, I think probably 4 or 5 is when I got into games for the first time. My bro's account. I mean, that's great. Point still stands though. It's mad that says it's just telling me what the chance of the shiny is. Oh. And his attempts and P is chance. The field below that's telling me how much higher N needs to be for B and P to be at least 90%. I'm a little lost, but okay. I sort of get it. And I do mean sort of. And I think that's as much as you're going to get from me. Because that's only a sort of. It sort of makes sense. And that's as much as I think I can commit as a statement. 20 minutes to kickoff. Let's go. I'm hyped. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't think I have a single Lion on my team. I also don't have any Eagles, though, to be fair. So it's nice just to not have to worry about having a stake in the game when it comes to like my fantasy team, just being like, oh, I hate the Eagles and I love the Lions. Perfect. Basically, I had a 5.67% chance to encounter a shiny at 478 checks. Actually, doesn't seem that bad. Actually, doesn't seem like too bad of odds, all things considered. Trade for Gibbs? That's going to be an expensive trade, though. That's the only issue. Like, whoever's got him is not just going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll trade you running back for running back. That ain't going to work. He went off last week. He's gone off this season, but I have the best running back in the league, though. I have Jonathan Taylor. So I'm not really, like, needing a running back at the moment. But, yeah. Give a quarterback? I mean, I don't really want to give up any of my... I mean, I'd give up Justin Herbert in a heartbeat, but I don't really want to give up Brock Purdy or Dak Prescott. They've both been playing well when they've been on the field. I give up Herbert, but I don't think anybody else would want him. Math is hard. I concur. I concur. And I have pretty sound wide receivers, too. Like, I've got Justin Jefferson. I've got Tetero McMillan. I've got Cortland Sutton. I've got I got Brian Thomas Jr., who's my like 3rd overall pick, who's done goddamn nothing this year. So annoying. Winning your league if you got Jonathan Taylor. What's crazy is I'm like 5-4, I think. No, I'm 6-4. I'm pretty sure. Let me look. Am I 6-4 or 5-4? I'm 6-4. And I'm pretty sure most of those losses are because of Justin Herbert. Which is crazy to me. I have lost 3 of my games by a combined 4 points. So there's also that. The other one, the guy just went off, like it happens. But 3 of my losses were by a combined total of 4 points. What is your defense? I have the 2 best defenses in the league, the Texans and the Broncos. I also have Jake Ferguson, Colston Loveland, and Zach Ertz at tight end. My running backs are Ashton Genty, Tyrone Tracy, Jonathan Taylor. That's kind of where my, like, outside of my starting running backs, it's a little weak. But I do have like Isaiah Pacheco. I do have James Conner and Joe Mixon on IR, so that kind of blows. But I'll have them next year when they're back. So yeah. Genty ain't doing great this year. He's doing fine. It's his rookie year. He's doing fine. It's rookie year, so he's still like figuring it out. Like, my team is relatively young overall. Like, last week he popped off. Yeah, he had 15 points last week and 19 the week before. That's pretty good. All things considered. He's only had, like, 3 not great games. Against the Chargers, against the Commanders, and against the Chiefs, he didn't have great games. But every other game, he did pretty well. And to be fair, against the Chiefs, they were getting blown out, so there was no point in keeping him in to run the ball. So I don't hold that one against him personally. But he's done all right. Now, we want to talk about somebody who ain't doing great. My guy, Brian Thomas Jr., has been an absolute bust this year. He is not been up to it. Can feel myself getting sick. Ooh, that's never a good feeling. Tesla has been one of the best rookies this year. I think I kind of completely disagree. I think he's made some cool catches. I think he's made some highlight reel catches, but I'm pretty sure he has like 8 catches total. Yeah, he has 4 catches total. That's not really good. He has 4 catches for 65 yards and 2 touchdowns. I definitely would not call that one of the best rookies at all. He's had some cool catches, but that's about it. Being cool doesn't make you good. I'm sure he'll be a good player, but there's a difference between being cool and being good. Probably the worst feeling, sore throat. Oh yeah, those are the worst. I hate getting sore throats. So because of the one-handers, I mean, yeah, the one-handers are cool, but being able to catch a one-handed football doesn't make you good. Like, I can catch a football one-handed, but if I'm only catching 4 catches throughout 11 weeks, like, that's not very good. Yeah, I agree, Shadow. Egbuka's rookie of the year. It's Egbuka or it's Warren, 100%. It's Emeka Egbuka or it's Tyler Warren, 100%. 100%. I don't think anybody else comes close. Like, some people might make a case for like a Cam Ward, but like he has not done that well. And granted, he's on a bad team, but still. Who would maybe be who would you give defensive? I don't know. It's like Abdul Carter hasn't done a ton. He was the first person that came to mind. I wish Scadaboo could have gotten it. Scadaboo, I think, would have been in the conversation, but Egbuka's just having a like, with Mike Evans being hurt and Chris Godwin being hurt, like, Egbuka's been a godsend for the Buccaneers. Like, there's nobody else that deserves it more than him. It has to be Mika Egbuka. Like, I'm sure Scadaboo, if he didn't get hurt, would have been in the convo, but it's Egbuka 100%. Nick Emenwari is defensive rookie of the year. You think so? I don't know if I would agree. I mean, I see the vision. I don't know, though. There's also like Jalen Walker. Oh, NFL brings up a good point. Carson Schweschinger for Cleveland. That's a good shout. Didn't he get hurt though? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping or did he get hurt? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe he didn't get hurt. But he's had a pretty good year. He's doing all right. He's got 1.5 sacks. He's got an interception. He's got 30 solo tackles. That's decent for a rookie. What's Abdul Carter's stats looking like this year? What are we looking like, Abdul Carter? How you doing? Some of us even looked at sports for longer than 2 minutes. I feel so lost. I apologize. He's doing okay. He's actually not doing that great. He's got like half a sack and 12 tackles. That's not great. I think he's doing decent. Honestly, not really. He had 1 tackle a day. And then he's got 12 tackles on the year and half a sack. That's not great. Defensive rookie is kind of like kind of meh, all things considered. Like, I don't know who I would give it to. I think Egbuka 100% gets offensive rookie, but like, I don't know. I feel bad for like corners and safeties because I feel like they don't really get much like play in that kind of stuff unless they are like completely lights out and shut down, like how Sauce Gardner was his rookie year. But like, I don't know, like the fact that like Emenwari is like so infrequently targeted, even if he isn't getting like like any picks or anything. Like he still is doing a good job of like passes defended and passes deflected and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I could see the world. Maybe I could see it. I don't really pay attention to teams other than Detroit. That's fair. I usually will watch all the games because I'll watch it on Red Zone usually. But Detroit is my team. Detroit and the Jets are the teams I will root for. And I'll also root for the Chargers because as much as I give them crap for it, I do really like Justin Herbert. The Chargers were my favorite team when I was a kid. Because I was a big fan of LaDainian Tomlinson and Antonio Gates. Shiny Drop ever gonna pull up? Not at this rate, it's not. Not at this rate, it's not. Been a bit of a tough scene, unfortunately. Giving Alice way too much money. I bought Persona 3 3 times, bought P3P on Switch, P3R on PS4, P3 FES off of Amazon. I got P3R on Steam Deck. Jesus. Jesus. That's crazy. I mean, I get that though. It's your favorite franchise, so I guess it makes sense. I get it. I get it. I get it. Leaving stream in about 10 minutes. All good. No worries. I think I have... I'm pretty sure I have P4 Golden on Steam and on... what's it called? I think on my Switch and on Steam, I want to say. I have P3R or P3R on Steam. I have P5R on Switch. And I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I think that's all the ones I got. But I get it. Supporting your favorite franchise. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. One explode accidentally let my Espeon and Crystal forget confusion. It learned Psychic at level 40. It's level 30 right now. That's not going to be a fun 10 levels, is it? I feel like that's going to be a very unfun 10 levels, unfortunately. That's a tough scene, I'm afraid. Any chance you're near the move reminder? Any chance? I actually don't know where you can find them in Crystal. Or if that's even a thing, or if that wasn't a thing until Gen 3. Find the craziest bench spot for my shiny megas? What is it, Shadow? Share with the class. FNAF 2 used to be my favorite, and I still look every so often. I don't think I'm outgrowing it. I just think it's not as good as it used to be. I don't think I think I owned FNAF 2 and played it for like 20 minutes, and then I never played it ever again. Grace, that's every Five Nights at Freddy's with me. I played the first one for like an hour, and I beat it, and I was like, great. I played the second one for like 20 minutes, and I was like, yep, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. And then I played the third one for like 10 minutes. I was like, this one's bad. I don't like this one. It's bad. In retrospect, it's not that bad. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the gameplay of 3 personally. And I never played another FNAF game after that. Just not my thing. I like the lore of FNAF. I like watching the game theories on it. But the gameplay has definitely run its course for me personally. I got people like it though. The lore is really interesting. I always did look forward to a new FNAF game theory video getting released, so it makes sense to me. Just saw we're in Philadelphia, not Detroit. Yes, I believe it is an away game, unfortunately. So the Eagles fans are going to be loud and rowdy, as they typically are. I think the Move Reminder was a Gen 3 thing. That's... I might double check for you just to, like, know for sure one way or the other. I hope it's in Gen 2 at least somewhere. Whoops. Let's see. Move Reminder, Pokemon Crystal. There is no move reminder. Okay. Well, there's our confirmation. There is not one to be found. That is a bit of a tough one, I'm afraid. Well, that's not going to be a fun 10 levels. I'm trying to think if there's anything you could teach it. Like maybe like some like TMs or something, maybe? Like, is there any like good TM it could learn? I found a bench that gives Ralts, Shuppet, and Hawlucha. Okay, wait. That's a really good bench. Holy crap. That's a really, really good bench. Wow. 3 great shinies. Been in FNAF since FNAF 2 came out on Android. I think that was maybe a month after it originally came out. Probably. Maybe even a little bit longer, honestly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it on Steam. I think I got it in like a bundle or a trilogy or something. Thank you, Kai. No problem. Sorry, ended up not being there. Fiora, stop it. Shiny in 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, did not work. Would have been nice if it did. Fiora. Knock it off. No, I'm at the point where you go against Team Rocket and Goldenrod. Isn't there a mart there, though, that you can, like, buy TMs at, or am I tripping? Or maybe it's the... I might be thinking of the department store. I think that is blocked off at the moment. Ooh. Ooh. That's a really tough scene. Trying to think of, like, anything else. If it's not, maybe I would try there and see if there's any, like, decent TMs, because maybe you can buy, like, I don't know, like a decent TM to at least hold you over with the special attack stat. I don't know. Might be worth at least, like, checking it out. Shuppet is night only and Hawlucha is a rare spawn. Yeah, so that part does kind of stink, but at least, like, if you're picnic resetting, or picnic, if you're bench resetting, you'll be, like, going back and forth, so that might not be the worst thing ever. Hey, what's up, Dorothy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? My game is now level 63. Nice. Got Mega Stones for Garchomp and Excadrill. Gonna prepare for Mega Mawile and others. Very cool. Good luck. If you're closing and opening the game, it's just gonna be the same Drampa? No, it won't. There's a method for it. This is the exact same method I did for Fennekin. I got my shiny. Have to see. If it is open, I highly recommend at least, like, checking the TMs, because there might be something good you can give SP on, at least for the time being. Like, it's definitely not gonna be as good as Psychic, obviously, but might at least be worth it to, like, check it out. Gonna way over level again, have a friend hopefully defeat those Megas more easily. Might be a good call just to, like, help you progress. Yeah, might not be a bad idea. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, hopefully that over leveling and all that would help. Originally came out November 10th, and the Android port came out in November 10th. That's really quick afterwards. Wait. I figured it would have been at least like a couple of months afterwards. Damn. That's crazy that it only took 3 days to get... I guess, like, if they're developing at the same time, I guess it makes sense. But I would have expected it to be, like, a little bit later for the mobile ports. It's always 2 Ralts, usually 2 Shuppets, a rare Hawlucha, and I think an Eevee may spawn. That sounds like the god spot. Wait. That is crazy. Crazy shinies right there. Thought it would be the same as in Arceus. I don't have ZA, so I know. Nope, there's a method in this called SRing, or soft resetting. The way it works is you defeat a Pokemon, you wait approximately 55 to 58 seconds, and then you save your game, because it'll respawn at the 1 minute mark. And then you can just keep closing and opening your game, and you'll get a potential shiny every single time. That's how I got my Fennekin. Hi, Fiora. Had a friend who barely began playing the game to do my first 3, and next 3 in my overloaded Pokemon helped her get it faster. Oh, there you go. Good plan. Good plan, good plan, good plan. I have tickets to Rage Rank C and trying to get the Garchomp fight. Damn. That's crazy. I mean, that Mega Garchomp will come in clutch, though. Some Pokemon have different spawn times, right? But like, I'm saying for this guy, it's like a minute. So I waited my minute, and then there he was. So that way I can just save in front of him and then reset before he reappears. That is the play. I don't know why I turned half French there for a second, but kind of fit the vibe, I suppose. We are in Kalos, after all. Very fitting, one might say. There's a spider on my wall. What's up, little bro? How you doing? Kind of want to take you outside. In fact, I might just do... it's fine. Fiora, can you knock it off, bro? What's the matter, baby girl? Because if I pick you up, you're gonna be really pissed off. Show it to the stream, the spider. I would have to pick up my camera and move it all the way over to where my wall is, so I don't really want to do that. I don't particularly want to do that. This is like a lot of effort just to put a spider on stream. Or get a spider in a cup or a paper towel. Well, that's gonna be the plan. I'm not gonna kill it. I'm not gonna kill it or something. I like spiders. They're cool. They eat things we don't like, which is why I like them. Some people are scared of spiders, so yeah, there's also that. Like, I might not be, but on the off chance somebody in chat was, don't really want to, like, give them a heart attack while they're watching my stream. That'd be ideal. That would be ideal. Your mom used to have a pet tarantula. Tarantulas are cool. I've never owned one, but I've seen them in clips and stuff like that, and I've seen them at like different exhibits and stuff, like at like a zoo or like I don't know what else it would be besides a zoo, but you get the idea. Like an animal sanctuary, I guess is the best way to put it, or a wildlife research center. Never held one, never like owned one, but they're cool. I don't mind them. Wouldn't really like one crawling up my arm, but apparently they're relatively harmless, so like, there's that. He's just kind of chill. He's minding his own thing. Minding his own business, just chilling on the wall. He vibing. Kicking off now. It is indeed 8:20, so it makes sense. Daddy long legs scare me. I know they're harmless, but it's a small body and such long legs. What gives me spooks? Oh yeah, as a kid they scared me. Like, just because like it is kind of like weird proportions and stuff like that. But then my parents were like, they can't even bite you, and I was like, oh well, now I like them. They're cool. I was like, oh okay, wait, I like these guys. They're kind of cool. So now I don't mind them as much. And by don't mind them, I mean they're pretty chill. I just have to be on the lookout for them a little bit because I think their fangs can penetrate like cat skin. So I gotta make sure my cat doesn't get bit by one. So if ever I do see one, I usually will just take it outside and be like, well, sorry, my place is not yours. You do not pay rent here. Goodbye. Excuse me. Just be on the safe side. Don't want Fiora getting bit. Would like to avoid that if at all possible. Last thing is to be able to have to take her to the vet because of she got bit by a spider. Would like to avoid that if at all possible. But I would like to avoid the shiny Drampa. Well, it was worth a shot. Sometimes when I call things like that, it works. So I was kind of I was taking a bit of a punt there. Unfortunately, the punt did not pay off. Game looks windy. I believe it. I believe it. There have been some crazy wins lately. Like, what's it called? The, was it the Packers and Giants game today? I don't know if it was in Green Bay, right? Pretty sure it was in Green Bay. And the win there was crazy. It was crazy, crazy. 500 checks now. Nice. Good progress, good progress, good progress. 15 miles an hour. Oh, that's not that bad. It's a decent amount. It's a decent amount, but it's not that bad. Hopefully if I get a shiny Ralts, that's being mail so I can get Gallade. Oh, true. Yeah, I forgot you're doing that. So you're going to need one each. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. It's the reverse Gardevoir, the reverse SnowRunner effect. It's got to be mail this time. Guys, go use code KaiGuy on Dubby. Oh, well, thank you, Jack. Here, let me help. Exclamation point Dubby. There we go. Nightbot, do your thing. Nightbot. Nightbot. There you go. Get 10% off your W.GG order with code KaiGuy at checkout. Hashtag sponsored. Thank you. You already have a Gardevoir? Oh, okay. Gotcha. That one area 20? Right, I remember you mentioning that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, hashtag sponsored. Use code KaiGuy on W.GG to get 10% off your purchase. Highly recommend it. If you would like my personal flavor recommendations as to what you should get, I recently just got, funnily enough, they did just recently send me some new ones. And by new ones, I mean flavors they've already had, but new to me. They sent to me a one called Dub Sauce, which was like it's like a green apple and secret sauce. It basically like tastes like a candy apple. It's pretty good. Not my favorite, but it's decent. I like it still. But the one I really like is it is a guava, watermelon, lime, and it is fire. Highly recommend. I can't remember what that one's called, but that one is fire. I don't wanna. Well, how's that make you feel? I'll just leave your message. Eagles have Butterfinger? That's unfortunate for them. Hey, what's up, Shiny Giratina? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Hello to you as well. Anytime I'm here doesn't pay me to help and sponsor his code, but I don't care. It's free. Yeah, highly recommend you guys check it out. In fact, I'll even put it on screen right now for you. Where is it? There it is. Ta-da! Let me see if I can find the flavor I was talking about. The one that they sent me is... I think it's this one. Galaxy Grenade? Yep, Galaxy Grenade. Watermelon, guava, and lime. This one is fire. This one is so good. The other one they sent me was the Dub Sauce one, which is this... Or Dub Sludge, excuse me. This one's good. Don't love it, but it's pretty good still. My favorite is still Grandpa's Denture Water. It tastes like a Starbucks Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. You can't silence the masses? What are you talking about? I would never try to silence the masses or do anything like that. You're accusing me of something that I would never, ever do. I am frankly offended that one would accuse me of doing something as such. Like, what are we talking about? I would never on a million years do something along those lines. Very on off with my Drampa hunt. Like, one day I'm at area 19 for it. Then when I get home from work, I let it do bench for it at area 20. That's fair. Gotta switch it up a little bit here and there. I've just been doing this soft resetting here. Goodbye. Turn this into a normal video, please. What? I don't know what you mean by that. That don't make no sense. Now, I've been at this for like, what, 3 hours today, and then like an hour and a half of previous streams, so like 4.5 hours total. Like a regular long form? Again, I don't get what you mean. I'm not gonna like cut down this stream into like a long form video. Not a lot happened. We didn't get the shiny Drampa. The end. How dare you accuse our supreme over W Lord Sir Kai exclamation point W guy of such slander? True. Talk to him. Talk to him. He does make clips to check that. True. I do upload like shorts and stuff if something funny happens. Like we had one go up today where some Aeron were making a freestyle rap beat. I also had one where my Meganium couldn't climb the stairs. I also had one where I picked a Pancham that got 26,000 views for some reason. Yeah, there's been a couple of funny clips. I got other clip ideas in mind too that'll be coming out later this weekend as well. Like I'll just tell you guys, the Zap Molkuno clip, the one where Nano and I face the spoilers, the fusion of Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres in our Infinite Fusion Soul Link. That's gonna be a clip, 100%. That is 1000% gonna be a clip. 1000% that's gonna be a short. No doubt in my mind. That's gonna get made into a short either this weekend or sometime soon. So if there's ever stuff that you guys are like, this would be a good YouTube short, let me know. Wishing you the best luck. Thanks. You saw the Aeron rap beat? Yeah, I was proud of that one. I thought it was funny. People really love Pancham, I guess. Apparently so, Gecko. Apparently so. Which I get it. Pancham's cute. He's a little panda baby. We like that. He's cute. We like him. At least I do. I think Pancham's cool. He's a little panda. What else is... What's not to love? He's a little panda bear. Come on. Everybody likes panda. Most people like pandas. I like the shiny. The shiny's pretty good. I concur. I would also say I like said shiny. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. Why did Mike just send me a video of Batista? Like, why is this guy sending me a video of Dave Batista? Like, what are we doing? This guy's such a weirdo. I got weird friends, guys, in case y'all hadn't noticed. I'm pretty sure anybody who's seen Mike ever in one of my streams has kind of picked up on that. The man's a bit deranged at times, but in a fun way, I suppose, occasionally. About like a 6, maybe a 7 on the cool shiny scale. I lean more towards the 7 personally. I really like shiny Pancham. Eagles punt, good. We like that. And by we, I mean probably everyone who's not an Eagles fan. Because I don't think there's many people outside of the Eagles fans who want the Eagles to win that game. I love when my GC talks about hating on Gen 5, and I can just say, sorry, your opinion is wrong for jokes. True. True. Nah, Gen 5's peak. People hate on just because it's different, and some of the designs are bad. Muck is sludge. Voltorb is ball. Magnemite is magnet. Shall I continue? Pidgey is bird. Execute is eggs. Like, bro, come on. Like, can we stop saying that Gen 5 is where creative Pokemon designs go to die when there's so many bangers in that generation? Like Volcarona, peak. Scolipede, peak. Leavanny, peak. Kai, you're only naming bug types. That don't matter. That don't matter. If you want to say there are some stinkers, sure. But there are stinkers in every single generation. So let's stop acting like Gen 5 is the creative bankruptcy of Game Freak. Because it's not. Held Hutch and then set up first and 20. Got to about 4th and 14, then punt. Solid. So Waddle is a bug type. Indeed, I mentioned Leavanny. I love Leavanny. I love those guys. They're awesome. Like Stunfisk and Kling Klang. I think Stunfisk is funny, I'm not gonna lie. I think Stunfisk is funny. Kling Klang, alright. Alright. Not a huge fan. Golf through a pick from our own 10. Terrific. Love that. I really like Shiny Leavanny, at least in modern generations. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it shiny either. I think the only one that looks really good is, and even then, Swallows is kind of weird, but it's at least different, which I kind of like. Kling Klang Solos Gen 5? I don't know if I would agree with that. I think Marshall was a pretty big issue for it. I will say, I think people sleep on that Pokemon, though. Like, honestly, Shift Gear Gear Grind, kind of good. Kind of good, all things considered. It's just its move pool is so terrible. Like, it has Shift Gear, Gear Grind, and then, like, Wild Charge and Return. Like, that's it for its moves. Like, that's literally all it has. If you want to be cute and run Magnet Rise, go for it. But it doesn't really do much against fighting types, unfortunately. But, like, honestly, like, a good Steel type is never a bad thing. Kind of shuts down Skyla. Gets bodied by Clay, though. Kind of shuts down Bryson. Iris and Drayton have a bit of an issue with it. I do really like OG Black and White, but Black and White 2 is just... It's just perfect game. So good. I swear every time I play it, the game gets better. Every single time I play Black and White 2, the game gets better. I think personally that Gen 5 is the most unique designs. Excadrill's right there. Oh yeah, Excadrill's awesome. Like, that's the thing. People only point to the bad designs. And then, but then there's like, okay, Excadrill, Volcarona, Braviary, Scolipede, Leavanny, Cofagrigus, Darmanitan, Archeops. I think Sigilyph is dope. I'll throw that one out there. I think Sigilyph is sick as hell. I think P-Dove is adorable. Like, I know people hate because it's just a bird. It's adorable. It's really cute. I don't really like Umpheasant. The Tempo line's awesome. The Conkeldurr line's really good. Like, there's so many good Gen 5 mods. Zebstrika, Blitzel. People were clamoring for Zebras to be Pokemon. They're not that good, but their designs are dope. And they got really good shinies. Like, I honestly... Like, Braviary. Braviary's sick, too. But Kai, it's got the ice cream Pokemon. I like the ice cream Pokemon. I think Vanillux is cool. Solosis line with Reuniclus. Chandelure. Ducklet and Swanna are both good. Like, I mean, design-wise, I wouldn't call them good. Eagles are trying a field goal. Okie dokie. I think Chandelure is just a Chandelure, but I think they did a design good for a Chandelure Pokemon. Yeah, I think they did a good job with it. Like, obviously, I'm gonna like it. It's a ghost type. Of course Kai's gonna like it. It's a ghost type. Yes, obviously. But I think they did a good job with it, too. It's a ghost fire type. Like, that's peak. That's so cool. Like, that was the first ghost fire type we got. Now there's, like, 40 billion of them, but still. 3-0 Eagles winning. Boo. I don't know. I just feel like people clown on Gen 5 because they're like, but the trash bag, but the ice cream, but Watchog. I'll give you that one. I'll give you Watchog. But honestly, Trubbish is pretty cute and Garbo's pretty good. And the Vanillite line, Vanillite's adorable. Vanillish, who the heck cares about the middle stages? And then Vanillux is actually really good. Snow Warning with Freeze Dry and Blizzard Spam. And it gets Aurora Veil too. It's pretty good. I've drafted it before. It was kind of nuts. Heard someone hated Gen 5 for the story, which I don't understand. I can accept criticism a lot of things of Gen 5. The story is not one of those. The story is literally like the, if not one of the best in Pokemon. At least from a mainline game, for certain. And I don't think it's close. I think the only ones you can maybe make a case for are maybe Gen 9 and Gen 7. Maybe Gen 6. Hey, what's up, Moomdrop? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? Kai, guess what? Never will, so tell me. What's up? But the slime with arms and eyes, but the balls with eyes. Exactly. Like, people are like, Gen 1's the best generation of Pokemon. Ball, sludge, magnet. Like, dude, Gen 1 is not that good. It's really not. I went for a 10th time in Pokérogue. Nice. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome. How to say that, Gen 1 kid? I'm a Gen 1 kid too. I grew up on that game. I grew up on Gen 1, dude. Hi, Fiora. Like, that was my first Pokemon game. I got a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Blue when I was a kid for Christmas. And I never looked back. I watched the show. I had Pokemon Stadium. I had Pokemon Stadium 2. I had Pokemon Puzzle League. I was Pokemon pilled. I got a poster. A Gen 1 Pokemon poster when I was a kid. And my parents will back me up on this. This is a true story. That was misprinted. Like, I think they accidentally swapped Machoke and Machamp's names. This was official Pokemon merchandise. And it was misprinted. And I told my parents, like, oh, these are wrong. These are the wrong Pokemon. And they called the company, like the actual company that published it from Pokemon, to explain, like, hey, our son noticed that this is wrong. And they were like, oh, wow, you're actually right. And they sent me a certificate that says something along the lines of, like, Pokemon Master or something like that. I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old. I think my parents kept it somewhere, but they don't know where. That's how much of a, like, Pokemon nerd I was as a kid. And I love Gen 1. I loved Gen 1. But nowadays, I'm like, it's kind of not that good. It's kind of not that good. I guess those support opinions, but that doesn't mean all of them are right. Like, if people like Gen 1, that's fine. Like, you're allowed to like it. I still like some of the Pokemon. Like, Vileplume is my GOAT. I love Vileplume. Arcanine is my favorite Pokemon of all time. But, like, I think people need to stop saying that Gen 1 is where Pokemon peaked. And I feel like for a lot of people, it is. So everybody's like, with Charizard and Pikachu and Blastoise. And I'm like, yeah, they're cool, but, like, there have been other cool starters since then. Like, look at Gen 9. Like, Meowscarada and Skeldritch, people love those. I don't like it, but people love Torterra. Gen 3 has, like, probably the best starter trio of all time with Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert. But everybody's like, no, but the original Gen 1 starters. And I'm like, no, they're like... Bulbos, I'll say it. Bulbasaur hard carries. I'll say it. I don't care. Squirtle is mid, and I don't like Charmander. No, this time on the 10th one, no refreshes. Nice one. 9th time I only refresh to catch Articuno. Oh, sick. Nice. That'll be a good mon you can literally use. I just want to say, even the animal Pokemon weren't always good designs. No, they weren't. I was joking earlier about Pidgey. Bird. Like, literally just bird. My dad can beat the final boss of Puzzle League on Extreme in 25 seconds. I don't even remember, like, the game having difficulty levels. We had burning horses, cats with stones on head, literally rat Pokemon. I mean, Ponyta is cool. I'll bat for Ponyta. I'll bat for Ponyta. I'll bat for that one. But yeah, Rattata, rat. Pidgey, bird. Like, is there still good designs in Gen 1? Oh, yeah, of course. Of course there's still good designs. But I don't think that people should say that Gen 1 is the peak of Pokemon when it is very clearly not. When so many good Mons and games have come afterwards. It's just people are so nostalgia blind that they can only see Gen 1. Which is why Game Freak continues to do stuff with Gen 1 Pokemon. Like giving the Kanto starters Gigantamax forms and Mega Evolutions. It's just like, we don't need this. Like, let other Pokemon get the time in the spotlight. And like, yeah, it makes sense from a business standpoint to like cater towards the people who are gonna be spending the money, and like the Gen 1ers love their Gen 1. So it does make sense, but it still just is annoying. Masses don't appreciate Venusaur. I agree. I think Venusaur is better than Charizard and Blastoise. Competitive wise, before Mega Blastoise got Shell Smash, it was the best Gen 1 Mega, or at least when it comes to the starters. Tetris attack in 10 seconds? I've never played that or heard of it before. Didn't use Raccoon, I only caught it because it's one of my legendaries, Mythicals, Ultra Beast, Paradox needed. Makes sense. People really disrespect Hypno. I don't really like Hypno, but I think it's low-key slept on a little bit. Like, I used Hypno in a Poke Rogue run recently, and it actually like won me the run. Like, actually, it was kind of crazy. It just tanked hit. It calm minded and tanked hits from Eternatus. I was like, this mon's a demon. Like, I don't really like the design, but it's surprisingly decent if it gets going. I like him too, but if anybody says something against Klefki or so, then look at the oldies too. Oh, like, I'll be honest, I think Klefki's good. I think it's a good design. I think it's fun. I genuinely think that Klefki is better than, like, probably about 20% of the Gen 1 Pokedex. I genuinely think that. I would put Klefki over the entire Geodude line, over the entire, I kind of like Pidgeot. I was gonna say the entire Pidgey line, but I also don't really like Pidgey and Pidgeotto that much. I put it over Execute and Executor. I put it over Rattata and Raticate. I think you can make a case for it being like, I get why people don't like it. They're like, oh, it's an inanimate object. Well, how do you feel about Voltorb? Oh, I don't mind it. That's what we call a contradiction. Hypno is my Psychic type only Gen 9 catchable starter, and it carried me through the whole run. I'm telling you, like, it's actually decent. Like, if it sets up a Calm Mind and gets going, it's annoying to take down. It literally won me my most recent Poke Rogue run. It Calm Minded in front of Eternatus, and it could not touch me. I lowered its attack with Intimidate plus, like, Baby Doll Eyes, I think. And then Hypno just set up Calm Minds and won. It actually was the carry. Which is something I never thought I would be able to say for a Hypno. Because normally that Mon is not very good. So it's nice to actually see it put in work for once. A nice little change of pace, shall we say. Build my Hypno special with Nasty Plot, Hypnosis, Psychic, and something else. Mine, I believe, was... I think Future Sight, Psychic, Calm Mind, and, like, I think maybe Recover, I want to say? Pretty sure that was its moveset. I just randomly caught one because I was like, oh, I don't have a Psychic type. I'll catch one of those. I was like, oh, this could be good. And then it was literally the savior of my run. I think it was one of the only mons I had left. I think the only reason I caught it in the first place is because it was shiny. So I was like, oh, yeah, I might as well. Get that little bit of a luck boost that way. And then it literally saved the run. Shout out to Hypno, man. Still not a huge fan of it overall, but like I've gained a newfound respect for it, I suppose. So, a little change of pace there. Definitely wouldn't say I like it though. Just a nice little tip of the hat to Hypno. Take a break from Z and look at my Hypno's moves real quick. Didn't you already beat the run though? So how are you able to look up the moves? Or is it just like what egg moves it has? Is there like a Hall of Fame I don't know about or something? If there is, I've never even looked at it. Had no idea it even existed. I don't know, when it comes to Pokerogue, I kind of take like month-long breaks. Like I'll play it like hardcore, like for like a couple of days straight. Like trying to be like, oh, okay, yeah. Let's do this. And like do like 2 or 3 runs or whatever. And then I won't touch it again for like 4 months. That's my relationship with Pokerogue right now. Hockey Same did an Evangelion tribute with the main hockey players with the intro of the anime. Instead of the anime characters, just real people fitting into frame, and it's hilarious. That actually sounds pretty funny. I've seen like teams do kind of stuff with that before. Like the Chargers, like for the past couple of years, have used anime as like their promo when they release their schedules and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Highly recommend checking out their schedule releases. It's really interesting. And it's just cool to be like, oh, I get the reference. I'm picking up what they're putting down here. Pretty sure I've seen other teams do that kind of stuff too, but the Chargers are the only ones that come to mind. Violet, I did it, but anyways, you can look at run histories or history, and if you check or tap on PokeRogue Run, first thing you see is victory, how you lost, items you got, mons and abilities and stuff. Didn't know that. I can imagine the non-anime watchers being so confused. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I'm sure they're like, get this dag-nabbit cartoon junk out of my hockey game, or something along those lines. Or something along those lines, probably. I was gonna pull up PokeRogue to see. If it's gonna make me sign in, though, I don't really wanna. I don't even know if I remember my sign-in. I think I'm just automatically signed in on my phone. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I have to log in. Let's see if I remember it. Let's see, is that right? Oh yeah, it was. All right, never mind. Oh yeah, run history. Why is my run history empty? My run history is empty. There's nothing there. Well, it was a good effort by all involved. It's just because I don't think I've ever played a PokeRogue Run on like my PC. Is that why? Like, would it be on my phone, maybe? Let me look. Because I genuinely want to know now. Let's see. PokeRogue. See if that does it. Eagles punted? Good. We like that. We like that a lot. Now let's see if this one works. Run history? Nope, it still says empty. This is my right account, right? Yeah, I have endless access, and a bunch of my mons are in the Hall of Fame, so yeah. Huh, I don't know. Just won't let me see my run history for some reason. That's weird. Weird. Oh well. Return up to the Lions 10. That's not a great return. Not a great return, unfortunately. Could have been better. Could have been better. I guess beggars can't be choosers, so to be fair. Fall into these arms and spend the night, with a stranger like me. I don't even know why. What band is that? Oh, New Politics, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where that song came from, but I want to listen to it. Now I just want to listen to that song. There we go. Yeah, let's listen to a little New Politics. Why not? There we go. Jameis is up 2-1, and David Montgomery gets first up 23. Cool. You don't need to like give me the play-by-play or anything. Hate doing checks just because when the number goes up, I get insecure about the hunt. If it makes you feel better, I've been hunting this guy for 3.5 hours. I don't know if that makes you feel better or worse, but hopefully it's better. Can I tell you my team and their moves? A Violet Psychic only? Sure, if you want. And spend the night, na 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 na, with a stranger like me. Oh, I was right. People are apparently using Swords Dance, Weak Armor, Skarmory. Called it. Apparently that's pretty popular. Good to know. I was right. I called that moveset all the way back in the leaked video. Let's go. Proud of myself for that one. You give me an idea of how to stay motivated for the Drampa hunt? Glad I could help. Glad I could help with that. Not sure what I did, but good to know it assisted. My motivation is just I'm stubborn and don't want to give up. Hypno, Slowbro, Metacham. Okay. Decent lineup so far. Moveset seem pretty decent. I like the moveset so far. We're so cooked. Some making AI brain rotted content has 1 million subs. Well, that's unfortunate. That is a bit unfortunate, I'm afraid. Hey, I just heard leaks for Gen 10 and the next Legends. Were you trying to go spoiler free, or... I mean, to be fair, nothing's confirmed yet either. What's the guy's name for the Sonic stuff? Good question. Hey, what's up? Uh-oh, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Doing the same hunt as you? Haven't seen any alphas? A little weird, huh? I've seen quite a few. I've seen a bunch, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure the encounter just before this one was an alpha. Wonder why you haven't seen any. That is weird. Bronzong, Gardevoir, Gallade. Yeah, solid lineup. Solid lineups all around. Pretty good, pretty good. You'll like spoilers ruins a surprise? That's fair. I can understand that. It doesn't bother me, but I can understand people wanting to go in spoiler free. Totally get it. That's why I try to be like cognizant of like not everyone, just because I want spoilers or I don't mind them doesn't mean everybody else is cool with them. So like I usually won't talk about them on like stream and stuff like that until the game's out. I'll like do also like if I do a video on them, I won't like put anything spoiler in the thumbnail. I'll just be like, okay, yeah, this is stuff we already know, but we get more information about them. Like I'm pretty sure for my ZA Leagues thumbnail, I just put like the stats for like Hawlucha and Dragonite, and I was like, okay, yeah, people already know Hawlucha and Dragonite are in the game, kind of have an idea of what their stat spread is going to be like. Better this than to be like, hey, by the way, these are all the new megas coming to the game, like in the thumbnail. Like that seems a bit like, I don't know. If somebody did that to me and I was trying to go in spoiler free, I would feel bad. I'd be upset. Back to ZA. Good luck, Moondrop. Atari X? What's that? Sounds like the sequel to the Atari console, like the Atari X. Oh, the channel? Gotcha. Should I say back to my Nuzlocke? Oh, good luck. Very cool, very cool. Tate Rowell just hurt. That's not good. That's not good. One might say that's really bad, actually. I'm vibing to some Xenoblade music right now. It kind of slaps. 4th and 11. Don't like our odds on that one. I think it's probably a good idea just to punt there. I definitely want to do a video like ranking the best Xenoblade music. I just gotta convince Joe and Mike to do it with me because I'm not doing it by myself. And I still gotta finish my... Dude, I have so many like music related videos that I want to do. Pokemon spin-off music, Persona music, Xenoblade music, Pokemon anime openings. Like, bruh. It's just so much like research. Especially the spin-off music. Because I'm trying to like narrow it down to like a top like 50 or something, and there's so many goddamn Pokemon spin-off games that I'm like, am I really gonna listen to the entire soundtrack for Let's Go Stormy Adventure Squad? And the answer is yes. It's just a matter of when do I have the time to do it. Which is because I have a life and I work a full-time job, very infrequent. We are going for it. That doesn't give me a ton of confidence. Playing P3R Merciless, good luck with that. Sounds pretty tough. Again, I know in P5 are like honestly Merciless has aspects about it that are easier than hard mode, which is kind of crazy. Because like you take triple damage, but all the enemies do too, which is kind of cool. So it kind of trivializes a little bit of things as well. Oh, I just thought that was funny. I just thought that was funny. P3 does not have that, unfortunately. I did not think it did. I did not think it did. Definitely makes that a little bit more difficult. Which honestly is probably the point. So, probably for the best that it's more difficult that way. I'm listening to the World Tree song called Yggdrasil from Xenoblade 2, and this is 100% on my best Xenoblade music list. 1000% actually. The melody in this goes so hard. Like the guitar, oh, slaps. I know quite a bit of Persona stuff now, so it's not terribly hard, but still gets frustrating. I can imagine. Just, I guess because you know something pretty well, like doesn't make it any less like I know, what's it called? I know like Pokemon pretty well, and I know like Final Fantasy pretty well, but I know Xenoblade pretty well, but like that doesn't mean there's not aspects of the game that aren't still difficult or frustrating. Hey, missing on the Golden Shadows though? Yeah, it's definitely a very annoying one. I'm not sure what the whole thing was, but I'm just gonna remove that because I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. Oh, is your cat jumping on your keyboard? Ah, that makes more sense now. Was a little bit confused when I saw that jumbled up pile of letters, I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering what happened, but that makes more sense now. It being a cat issue makes a lot of sense. As someone who is also a cat owner, I get it. I'm gonna replug in back my mic just in case I like knocked it loose or something. All right, should be back now. Try to say I got a shiny in 30 seconds on my first ever outbreak like 2 years ago. I think the fastest shiny I've ever gotten in like an outbreak was like 3 seconds. Like I spawned and there it was. You currently only having Dia and Media right now is not helping the rod. Does he even have like wind yet or anything? That's tough. I mean, at least she can heal you, so that's nice. Excuse me. Same with Ghastly's Gunting and Pachirisu. Yeah, I've gotten a couple pretty quickly. Like, within literal seconds. She has guard, but the heals are so small right now. Oh, true. Well, Zapper and Lopunny, nice. I didn't like Legends Arceus, so I didn't want a Shiny Hunt in it. I did not enjoy the game. I liked it at first, and the more I played it, the more I did not like the game. Hey, Jonah, welcome back. Sorry I had to leave abruptly to take care of some stuff. All good, no worries. Hope stuff got taken care of. Welcome back. I did not like the final boss. It gave me PTSD. Volo haunts my dreams. I think I beat him on my first try. I just didn't enjoy the game. Like, it was very clunky. I didn't like the traversal. I don't know. It wasn't, I don't know. I just did not enjoy Legends Arceus that much. I like Legends ZA way more personally. Most of Tar's just me grinding money so I can buy healing items on bulk. Fair point. Fair point, honestly. How I spent 2 days fighting him? I don't know. I'm just a goat, I guess. How'd you beat Volo first try? It took me so many tries. I know. I'm just the goat, I guess. What can I say? What can I say? Either way, though, did not like the game. I loved Legends Arceus for like the first couple hours I played it, and then the more I played it, the more I hated it. Well, not hated, but more I disliked it. Did you heal at all? I can't remember 100% for sure one way or the other, but probably. I would assume I did. I can't remember exactly, but I probably did. Pulled in my level 100 store legendary mods and still lost. Oh, I didn't do that. I only used my in-game team. My team for Legends Arceus was Hisuian Samurott, Hisuian Braviary, Hisuian Lilligant, Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Zoroark. Am I missing one? Braviary, Samurott, Zoroark, Arcanine, Lilligant. Oh, and Goodra, and Hisuian Goodra. That was my team. So I think Tauros is better than Palaces, at least in P3R. There's more to it. Still feels kind of empty, but it is better. I haven't beaten P3R yet, so I can't comment. But in original P3, Tauros is it's kind of ass. It's kind of not fun. It's kind of very grindy and very annoying. Volos aren't exactly the fastest car. What's up, Most Like Egg? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How's your day going? I know what you're talking about, but still a funny typo. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Welcome in, welcome in. Really struggling to get this wagon. I grinded my Typhlosion, Garchomp, Heatran, Cresselia, Lucario, and Shiny Ursaring. Gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't want to use any legends. I just want to use my in-game team. We got Beef Tallow in our fryers at work now, and it's permanent. Is that like a thing? Like, I know some places like do fry stuff in beef tallow. Like, I think Steak and Shake is a big one. They fry their French fries in beef tallow. Remember, I figured that out and I was like, well, that's unfortunate. Can't really eat there anymore. Guess who won? I'm gonna guess Volo. Hit Volo. Well, I was correct. Feel like you can balance trying to grind, do each full moon, and do stuff like Confidants way easier in P3R. I never had the issue in P5, but I guess that's fair. I also haven't played enough of P3R to really comment one or the other, though. But I never really had the issue like balancing everything in P5. I did not have that problem. Bolo kind of cooked me about 8 times. Damn. Cooked you in beef tallow, or beef tallow we just started where we are? Oh, that's kind of weird. I wonder why that became a thing. I wonder if it's like cheaper or something. I wonder if that's part of it, maybe. I was just switching my team around a lot throughout my playthroughs. Didn't as much as ZA, but I'm indecisive when it comes to keeping the same 6 Pokemon around, though usually I always keep the starter. I usually will like go into a game being like, these are the 6 I'm using. Because my rule whenever I'm playing like through a new Pokemon game for the first time is I have to only use new Pokemon introduced in that game, which is why in like Gen 9 I only used Gen 9 Pokemon. In Legends of Arceus I only used new Hisuian forms or new Hisuian evolutions. And then in ZA I only use new Mega Evolutions. Like that's how I play the game whenever I'm playing a new Pokemon game. So I usually will like go into being like, these are the ones I'm going to use. Like going into ZA, I knew I was going to use Meganium. I knew I was going to use Starmie. Knew I was going to use Hawlucha. Knew I was going to use Scolipede. Knew I was going to use Frostlass. The only one I wasn't sure on was my 6-team member. And I ended up doing Pyroar. It was either that or Delphox. But then I found out you couldn't get Delphox in the main story. And I was like, yeah, Pyroar it is. And I was going to do Chandelure instead, but then I was like, I don't really want to repeat the ghost typing with Frostlass, so I'll go with Pyroar. Why not? Because I ended up getting an alpha one, and it ended up being an absolute demon destroying the world. So I was like, oh, okay, this thing's awesome. Which is crazy, because normally Pyroar is pretty mid. Then when I beat Volo, Giratina strike him down, rip. What's crazy is, though, didn't he live? Because canonically, he gives you... He donated his outfit to the museum here. So canonically, he lived somehow. Just kind of wild. Do you wonder if P4 will be like P3R when people say if you're going to play P4, just play P4R? Maybe. I don't know, because Golden's really good. I don't know. Golden is incredibly solid. Hey, Savage, welcome back. Back from eating dinner, watching the new SNL episode. Honestly, best one this season so far, IMO. Nice. I don't really watch SNL, but I know a lot of my family does. Also found another shiny Mighty Absol. I don't know what a Mighty Absol is, but that's cool. Congratulations. Such a good shiny, mainly because it's red. I do know you like that color, yes. Bro, how many alphas are we gonna get before I get this stupid shiny? Think it's a new thing? It's like I know it's like a Pokemon Go thing, but I don't know like what exactly it entails. I just hit 200 XP and what? I don't really love P4. I still play P4 if I get a chance, but they would have to change a lot for me to really care. Honestly, that's how I feel about P3. Like I still bought the game, but like P4 is my baby. Like P3 is the one you need to convince me on. P3 is the one that I needed the convincing on. But like P4, like that's my baby. I love P4. It's my favorite one. I think it's got the best characters by far. I think it's a new thing in Pokemon Go. Sorry, I hit send a little too early. You're good, you're good, you're good. Yeah, I figured it was a thing in Go because I know Savage is a big Pokemon Go player. I just didn't know like what it entailed. I got a shiny Sableye in Pokemon Go as well as shiny Feebas. Nice. I'm not sure how many shinies I have in Go. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, you meant 3 in the chat ranks. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, there's a Pokemon right near me, apparently. Oh, it's a Stunfisk and Nidoran. Don't care. I just want to see how many shinies I have. I have 33 shinies in Go right now. Which isn't that many, apparently. Apparently some of y'all, like, really... like, a hardcore grind at the shinies in that game. Like, more than I do in Scarlet, which is crazy. Got over 500k XP in 2 days because of the mightiest. Nice. We only doing Drampa this stream, or we switching to bit? Only going Drampa because we're probably gonna be ending the stream in like 5 minutes anyway, because we'll hit 4 hours. Over 300 just and go. Wild. Have the feedbacks got reset? Ah, that's frustrating. Yeah, we'll probably wrap up here in a few, just so, because it's a Sunday night. I don't want to be up too late. The trick for the shinies in Pokemon Go is Community Day because the odds are 1 in 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, of the 33 shinies I have, I'm pretty sure, like, 6 of them are Machop. 328 to be exact. That's crazy. That's crazy. Boy, that's just crazy. So yeah, we'll probably wrap up here in a couple more minutes. Maybe we can get the shiny Drampa before the stream ends. That would be real nice. P3R has more quality of life stuff in it, better UI, better gameplay and visuals. And if that's the same way for P4R, I probably won't care much because love the P3 story, not so much of P4 Golden. See, for me, it was the opposite. Like, I feel like those little changes are what I care about more. Because, like, I already liked all the stories for Persona. But I feel like those quality of life changes are what, like, draw me to, like, want to, like, try them out. That's why I loved P5 so much, is because of, like, how, like, visually stunning it is. Like, the HUD, the men, even down to, like, the menus. It's just so beautiful. But 4 for me has the best characters by far. I think it blows 3's cast out of the water. I think it blows 5's cast out of the water. And characters are really what make a game for me. Like, characters and character interactions are, like, the real things that sell me on, like, a narrative in a video game. Like, yeah, you can say, like, the story might be weak in cases and everything. But, like, for me, the characters hard carry. And that's the case for P4 for me. Eagles punt commit face mask? Good. Especially the December ones, because they do all the Pokemon they did for the community days throughout the year. Oh, that's pretty cool. Did not know that. Found a total of 5 perfect stat Pokemon just in these 2 days. A Weavile, 2 Meowscarada, an extra large Golurk, and a Garchomp. Very cool. What method did you use to get the shiny Audino? The method I used to get the shiny Audino was an accident. I was resetting for a Furfrou and I was resetting for a Droppa, I'm pretty sure, and I happened to run into him. It was a complete accident. I accidentally bumped into him. Love the menu in P5, but the one in P3 is just so pretty, especially the transitions, the watery blue, Makoto falling water. Nah, I like 5's better. 5's is a bit more like harsh and in your face, so to speak, but I don't know. It works. It works in my opinion. 4's is kind of bland. I'll say that, but they definitely figured out their style by the time they put out 5's. They definitely upped it and really put more effort in the presentation overall. I don't know, like, outside of, like, 2 characters for me, like, Persona 3's cast is pretty weak. Maybe 2's a bit harsh. Maybe 3. I just want P6. Well, maybe in 2030. Maybe in 2030. Seems like we're going to be waiting a little while. Alice really likes teasing us. Although I'm getting the remake of my favorite game, so I don't really care. Please no P5 remake? Nah, they got it, because then they made 3, 4, and 5. I'm sure they'll give us that before they remake 5. I'm sure of that. Lions fake punt and lose at the 50. I love football. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do one last encounter of this because we just hit the 4-hour mark, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I gotta work in the morning. All right, final shiny Drampa encounter. No go. All right. Unfortunately, we did not get the shiny Drampa today, but we'll be back again soon to give it another shot. If you guys did enjoy the stream, though, it was a pretty chill vibe. Appreciate you all tuning in, hanging out, chilling, all that cool stuff. Much appreciated in that regard. I'll be back either tomorrow or Tuesday, not sure which, but appreciate y'all tuning in, hanging out with me, all that cool stuff. Definitely leave a like on the stream because it helps me out a ton, and subscribe if y'all are new around here. On our way to 1,300 subscribers, really appreciate if you help me out in hitting that milestone. Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back sometime soon, either tomorrow night or Tuesday night. So until then, I'll leave you all. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever the hell you are. Have yourself a damn good one, and take care of yourselves. I will see you all later and leave you all with this. Peace.